Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. MLB wildcard elimination games. Guardians greet the Tigers in Game 3 of the AL wildcard round at 3:08. Detroit's Jack Flaherty starts against Cleveland's Slade Ciccone. Chase DeLauner bats fifth and plays center in his second MLB game. Padres are at the Cubs at 5:08. Yu Darvish starts for the Padres against Jamison Tyone for the Cubs. Red Sox visit the Yankees at 8:08. Boston's Connolly Early throws versus New York's Cam Schlittler. Both started the campaigns in Double-A. NFL 49ers are at the Rams at 8:15. San Francisco receivers Ricky Pearsall and Jawan Jennings will miss due to injury, as well as quarterback Brock Purdy. Mac Jones will start behind center. Breaking sports news when it happens right here on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only.
There's no such thing as a radio rating system.
But if there were, this show would be rated O as in...
Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola,
I'm Dennis Farina.
so much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk, you little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Here we go on a nice little Thursday episode.
What up, bitches?
So the common man out for one more PTO day. He is going to be back tomorrow, but it gives us a chance to have the lovely Nicole Shearin of 10 TV
I'm back,
in
baby.
the house. And I was worried that there was all this drama about the shift
Tim.
today. I got to thank my boy Beamer. 'Cause
Yes,
he
shout
was
out
ready.
Beam.
He was
Shout out
ready
Beam.
to help us out today.
He was.
And we wound up not needing his services so he can focus on the Buckeye show today.
Yes.
And which will be great at 6 o'clock, like you know it will. But he would have been happily able to step in at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
But it was just all this like we
was a
can't
headache,
get any.
Tim.
You got to cover something because your main job is over there. But we had you doing this for the day. I was like, no. I want Nicole. I have Nicole.
People
She's
just fighting
mine
over
for
me,
today.
you know? It's just, what a feeling.
Yeah, well.
It was a headache. I'm sorry, Tim. I want to apologize, too.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to apologize
was
because
kind of insane.
they point and they tell you to go and do something. They're like, you got to go shoot this. You got to cover this. You got to cover women's basketball. They had a time for it. They moved it up, and so then we just said no more changing, no more changing. This is the show.
This is.
And
this
we're
is
not
it.
going to change it.
No.
Teddy, how you doing back there?
I'm doing good, Mike.
awesome.
Hi,
Tress,
Ted.
Good, Mike.
yep.
Hi, Nicole.
You just talked over Tressel.
Sorry, Tress. I'm so sorry.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Good. There we go.
There we go. Sorry,
All right.
Tress.
We have a fantastic show lined up today. I'm
we
very
do.
excited for it. I have a lot of things that I need to dive into, and just to get them out of the way, not like I'm getting them out of the way, but just to
Right.
let you know the particulars, it's a Too Hot with Teddy Thursday, so that's at 4:30. All the top sounds from the station and beyond. You never know what the beyond is going to be.
I love
it's like
that.
that other room where Christopher Walken is there. Hi, you bring your remote in, okay? So we'll do that. And then at 3:30, around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg.
Nice.
We got that $2 billion story that everybody's talking about that we will dive into with how the Big Ten's going to get infused with all this cash, and we need to get some answers. We need to find out what exactly that means. Now, I'll open it up right away because 2 different times throughout the afternoon, you are going to get a chance, a rare opportunity to ask Nicole anything.
Anything.
I feel like we've
Kind of scared.
had you on for the Wednesday segments, but you haven't been on the Wednesday segments.
Okay,
So
it was one time.
No, it's not one
Well,
time.
I was in Palm Springs the time before. But
it
listen.
was like 3 straight times in the summer, and then there's been some times where you couldn't do it because of
summer
work.
is PTO. And listen, I know everyone listening will agree with me that AI Nicole is cooler than the real Nicole. Even I'll say that.
AI Nicole
She's a baddie.
is probably the one that we're going to go with moving forward. I didn't. I was
wow.
gonna. I wanted
That's
to wait.
how you're
I
telling
wanted
me?
to wait till you were here to let you know
Wow.
that you're.
But she
fired.
doesn't have a leather jacket on.
No. I'll wear the leather jacket.
Okay.
That crap is fire.
Fire.
I'm talking serious fire.
So you're going to get a chance to hit us up on the burner phone,
a chance to ask Nicole
Love it.
anything because it's been a while.
But
It's
be
been a minute.
nice. Like, don't be
Yeah, I mean,
savage.
I'll be nice, yes.
Yeah.
Be nice. But if you want to get a little blur the line there, you really want to find something out, I'll be the judge.
Okay.
I'll be the judge.
Yeah.
I don't have to put it on the air if I
Right.
think it's too unsavory, but just let it fly.
Let her rip, baby.
Let her rip. Yeah, pull the pin, let her rip. And I had a good night last night. Jack celebrated his 14th birthday.
Aw,
Talked
HBD
about
Jack.
that. Yeah, talked about that. It was cool. And they wound down their football season. You tell me about this because you've covered high school football a lot now as part of the job with First and 10. You do a good job of doing that. And that's a tough gig, bouncing all around town. But you've seen some of the rivalry games already that have taken place and how much it means to these guys. So our boys at Hilliard Memorial, they'll feed into Bradley. Go Jags.
Nice.
Hilliard, West Side. What's up? Peace out,
West
A-Town.
Side.
So
Okay, wait. Can we talk about something real quick?
just go ahead.
It's peace up,
It
A-Town.
it doesn't matter. You know,
Okay.
Peace up, peace
Okay.
out.
It matters to me,
what's the,
Tim.
what's the difference? what does AI Nicole say? Let me see.
She says the
Hi,
wrong
homies.
thing.
Thanks for having me. Peace out. A-Town.
She's-
What?
She
It's
said peace out.
up.
Okay.
A-Town. Okay.
All right. I was
That's fine.
just going by what
Everything's
she
fine.
said.
Everything's fine. Continue.
So last
Hilliard.
middle school game of the season.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so season's done. So it was going to be an emotional night. It was a great experience for him. He loved his coaches. He loved his teammates. I couldn't have been more pleased with how it went. And they got ripped up pretty good. Our home team
That's
did.
tough.
So congrats to Heritage who came in there. I believe they'll feed into Darby, the one by the Dairy
Oh.
Queen. I think. I'm not entirely sure if they go Davidson. I think they go
Okay,
Darby.
okay.
Either way, they'll be one of the bad guys. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
So when the game was done, you've seen most of these high schools now do the victory bell. I
Yeah.
feel like the victory bell is pretty common in
Yeah.
Central Ohio now. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the things.
One of the things, yeah.
I think we're doing it at Ohio State now.
Yep. We
Michael
got-
Michael Red. It's like a pregame victory
Pregame,
bell.
but yes.
Yeah, we're ringing the
Yeah.
bell. We win,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, we're
yeah.
just determining that we win
Yeah.
before the game, so we get to ring it. Might be the better idea because then you for sure get to ring your
Yeah,
bell.
this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we lose the game, right? And credit to them. They dominated. They had an incredible rushing attack. Our guys fought hard, put a score on the board, but lost by a pretty big margin. After the game, as our players are all walking to get their final season breakdown on their home field, they played on the high school field under the lights to kind of get
cool.
the feel for next year freshman ball. All the Heritage players took off and they went to the victory bell and they rang that thing. And we've got one kid
Wait, they
who
rang
is going to
the
be a
visitors
beast.
or,
yes, of
that's
course. They
straight
rang
savage.
savage, right? Like, no.
Wow, they're
no,
real different over
cannot
there,
do
man.
it. Yes, right? Like, what do we got? We got a Michigan that plays here in
That's
Hilliard?
why. That's like planting
Is
a
this what we're
flag.
doing? Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
It was like that. It was worse. It was a farther run.
For
And
middle
so-
school boys?
And so, like, what are our... You don't want to have we're this close from having an 8th grade brawl.
I love
at
it.
the end of the season. And my wife is there. Sarah's up there screaming down at like the boys who are like starting to move over. Like, let's not do this.
Yeah.
Let's not do this. You know, stop. Like, and it stopped right there. But what did you expect? Like the home team guys, they got embarrassed by the score.
Yeah.
Take your win. You won fair and square. We did
Like,
the
you
handshake
don't-
line, and then they go to ring the bell.
That's crazy.
Like 20 times.
I feel
Coaches,
somewhat-
right? Like they got to say, like,
That's
no,
what I'm
let's
saying.
not
Where
do
were the
that.
coaches? But also, if this was a really close game, like, and it was neck and neck till the very end, and they go and ring the bell, okay. Like, I feel that a little more because it was like, oh, we did it. No.
Have you ever seen it at any of the games you've covered?
No,
Where the
I've never
visitors
seen that
and I
in my life.
called a lot of high school football games in the last
never
5
seen that
years,
in my
6 years
life.
here.
No, absolutely.
I hadn't either.
That's crazy.
It's really it had become a thing that week when the flag planting just took over. It took over college football.
It literally is
and
the
it
version of flag planting.
It never turned out well.
That's insane.
And I kind of sided, like when we talked about it with Ohio State, Michigan, I sided with the Buckeyes. I'm like, and you can take the win, right?
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah.
Don't expect those players to just sit back and just stare. And I mean, Ryan Day stared
Well-
because he kind of didn't know what planet he was on
fair.
anymore, and that was the
That
face
was
that
his
he
way,
gave.
yeah. But also, they're defending the shoe. Like, they're defending their home field. Like, I expect if this was at Michigan, I mean, well, Michigan wouldn't have been doing that if it was at Michigan. But you know what I mean? Like,
yes, right.
They're defending their home.
If the Buckeyes did that at Michigan,
yes.
I would expect
yes.
Michigan to have a real big problem
Correct.
with it. And they would.
And they would.
And they would. And the Buckeyes had a big problem with it.
That's fine. And like you should. So it's like I'm picturing this middle school team.
No, it was crazy. It was borderline crazy.
Did anyone get a video of this?
I'm not the filmer.
This is like a viral moment.
It would have been a viral moment. It would have, but it cooled, and it didn't get to that. But the players were starting to run because I'm talking opposite sides of the field. Like our team goes. I'm thinking maybe we should switch our team should go closer to the bell. Not on the opposite side of the field. So we're there where the bell is.
Yeah.
But then they ran and they rung it. And then our guys were like, whoa, they like turned. And then like our beast of a player, like our number 44, his name's Grayson. He's like a terror on defense. He could be starting as a freshman next year.
Yeah.
He had his helmet off already and the paint was smeared over his face. He started running.
I actually love that
He
from
took
him.
off. And
I love that
like,
energy.
oh, boy, I don't know about this, coach.
See, I kind of love that from him.
Well, you didn't want them to just like do nothing.
No,
but you
because
also
then you're like,
can't have
okay,
a fight.
come on, guys.
Yeah,
like,
you can't have a fight. And their text chats, their group chat last night was just insane. They were saying, yeah, they got on the bus and they left like right away. And I said to Jack, I was like, what were you going to do? He's like, I don't know. We didn't think that far ahead. Like we were just going to go to the bus and stare at him.
Yeah, we were just going to stare.
Yeah, we were just going to stare at him and make faces at him.
That's crazy.
I was like, so what's the plan? What did you guys, like, what's the plan? I was like, you don't do anything.
Right.
But he was saying there's this hub station where some of the players can mingle for different classes, even though they're in different schools. Like you meet at a different school, have a class, and then go back. He said some of the players are already chatting about if they saw someone else. I was like, whoa. Like, it's done.
We're done here.
Fatherly advice. It's done.
Yes.
It's over.
Yes.
He was like, well, next year, like, we're going to go to Heritage. We're going to kick their ass. And then we're going to ring their bell.
Yeah.
I was like,
As you should. You know, I support that 100%. That's exactly what you should do, boys. Let's do it.
We shall see. We shall see. Nicole Shearin from 10 TV is here. On football, I have an event that I'm going to tonight, and I need your help on the instructions.
Okay.
All right, because there's been some dissecting it in the Hall household of what we're supposed to do. That's coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an hour and a half slowdown if you need to travel on northbound 71 on the south side approaching US 62. That's due to an accident that's in the two left lanes there. It will be stop and go from Route 56. We also have a slowdown on northbound 71 on the south side between Greenlawn Avenue and 315. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Let's face it, repairing or replacing your roof is a big decision. It's an investment in your home, your safety, and your peace of mind. But with so many roofing companies out there, how do you know which one to trust? How do you know your investment will be in good hands? Since 1992, Newman Roofing has been the family-owned company homeowners have relied on. We understand that roofing projects can be stressful. That's why we built our company around you, offering a white glove experience designed to make your roofing project as smooth and easy as possible. At Newman Roofing, we focus on the details because the details matter. Our craftsmanship, attention to quality, and commitment to service are second to none. Why? Because when your name is on it, it just means more. Your roof isn't just another project. It's our promise to deliver the very best. So, as the cooler weather approaches, don't wait. Get your Newman roof while there's still time this fall. Call us today at 614-NEW-ROOF. That's 614-NEW-ROOF, or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Ready for your next truck? At Krieger Ford, we have just what you're looking for. Trade in your vehicle and get a new Ford F-150 with a black appearance package for $11,000 off MSRP. It's all part of the Krieger commitment. Best cars, best people, peace of mind. Visit us today on Morris Road in Columbus or find your new truck at KriegerFord.com.
At Giant Eagle, we're focused on quality, freshness, and all your favorites. Because meals bring us together. Because recipes keep traditions alive. Because the right ingredients make it or break it. Because being part of the neighborhood matters. Because what we pick up at the store is what we bring into our lives. At Giant Eagle, we're always going for better to bring you the best. Because it matters.
Buckeyes, the 2025 football season is here, and that means three things: football, game day, and smooth Jameson whiskey. Whether you're catching the game at home at your neighborhood bar or soaking up the team spirit at a tailgate, Jameson Ginger and Lime and Ohio State Athletics are a winning combo. So cheers to making game days even better with the official whiskey of the fans. Jameson, proud sponsor of Ohio State Athletics. Taste responsibly.
Jameson Irish Whiskey, product of Ireland. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2025, imported by John Jameson Import Company, New York, New York.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Morning Juice is now on YouTube, weekday mornings starting at 6.
If you're a fan of Bobby Carpenter, he's ready to attack and dominate.
If you're a fan of Jeff Gutoff,
drive directly to a hospital.
Seriously,
The Fan.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you pick match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sports ball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
Progressive Insurance, with insurance for cars, home, boat, motorcycles, RVs, and commercial vehicles at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and progressive.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Another beautiful dry day ahead for us with our temperatures getting into the low 80s. A few more high clouds, so skies will be mostly sunny. And then for tonight, those clouds will linger overnight with our lows in the 50s. For Friday, we end the work week with mostly sunny skies and highs getting in the mid to low 80s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
It's a little disappointed today, Nicole. I didn't see we had any live reads scheduled for a nice little Thursday.
That's
disappointing,
upsetting.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I know how much you
sad.
love those.
They're my favorite.
Yeah.
You know which one's my favorite.
Oh, little thing called ED. Ever heard of that? You ever seen it? No. What about you, Teddy? You've seen it a lot. Yeah, you got to go to our guys.
Stop it. Yeah.
I'm not going to say it, though. We didn't have a live read today. So we are going to play a little game here throughout the entire show. Now, I did. We're busy today. We're going to have a lot going on. I already told you it's your chance, rare opportunity to ask Nicole Shearin of 10 TV anything at all. Mike's off one more day here. He'll be back tomorrow. So we got the full 3 hours. And we've been missing you on our Wednesday segment. So I'm seeing on the burner phone and on Twitter and on the YouTube chat, a lot of questions rolling in. Coming up here at 4 o'clock, we're gonna unload some of those, and maybe a little bit earlier and throughout the show as well. And we'll come back to those. So 614-787-3093. That is the burner phone at Man and Timmy 971 on Twitter and X. Whenever you hear this, you know that sounder long before I was ever on this show for a decade plus. Whenever Mike and T-Bone had a baseball score for you or an update, that's what they would play. Today, it's got more spice because our good, clean boy, Tyler Danberg,
GCG,
who is a guard.
GCB.
Yeah, GCB.
Not GCG.
GCB.
That's right.
You're the GCG.
I'm the GCG.
Yeah. Is he back there right now, or did he saunter away? Tyler, hop on the microphone right there. So we got to devise. We need like a signal. We need like a baseball sign for when you've got an update. You can just stand in front of the glass. Since we can just be doing the show, I want you to come in here if we're in mid-speech, whatever, throw the signal, and then when we stop talking, I'll hit the sounder, and you can fill us in. Where are we right now?
Well, right now, first off, Timmy and Nicole, for the radio viewers, those not watching on YouTube, we're going to go first touch like they do in baseball. First touch the nose, then we're going to swipe the left arm, and that's going to be our signal.
Nose, left arm. Are we going to like swipe down?
The classic signal.
Yeah, that seems pretty classic.
Yeah,
Like
we'll go
Little Big League right here. Yeah.
Swipe down, except no security officer will be involved like Little Big League. Now, after
Get
one
Timothy
half
Busfield
inning,
involved,
yes, last to the first, Jack Flaherty on the mound for the Tigers, no score. Leading off, Stephen Kwan, Slade Ciccone for the Guardians, worked the scoreless first.
All right. Thank you very much. Tyler, I appreciate you. All right. He gives me the thumbs up.
You're interrupting the game, Mark.
Appreciate you. So that's allowed, though. That's allowed. You hear this?
We got some action.
And it's back to the guards. Okay, so need the help with this one. So tonight, things will officially end. Football season will be done. First year doing it. Talked about that last segment. Middle school. It's been a great experience, so that's been good. And they're having a little banquet for the team. And we've been following like updates. We have this like Youth Sports Now app or whatever it is, and it's worked fine. We get the details from the coaching staff on when the kick times are, what the practice schedule is, usually blast that out on Monday. And so we know we're going to Heritage Golf Club tonight. Ooh. Machu Picchu. I've never been invited to play golf out there, and I'm a pretty big golfer in this town. Yeah, and I've never had the pleasure to play there, but I'm going to see their clubhouse tonight, and which we've paid for, but we've got a football banquet. We're going to, honor some of the kids. They'll give out some awards or whatever, which I'm curious to see. All it said was formal.
I hate that.
All it said. And there wasn't any more discussing of like, what does that mean? What is your formal? What is my formal?
Right.
You look up formal on the internet.
What are we wearing, like a bow tie?
Yeah, it could say tuxedo, bow tie.
Yeah.
Black tie. And look, I have a feeling, not more cowbell, but I'm not going to wear a tuxedo unless
Please
somebody
don't do
wants
that.
to come here before 6 o'clock and tailor and deliver me a tuxedo so I can look sharp, like Bond for this event. But what would you do? I've brought some samples.
Oh, samples.
Yes.
Okay. Hit me with the samples.
Well, I've got dress shirt. He switched the samples.
Thank God you have the dress shirt.
I've got a dress shirt. It's actually a nice mizzen in Maine.
Oh, wow. Bougie.
You heard of those?
Yeah.
They're like the stretchy.
Yeah, I was about to say they're like the athletic, stretchy kind. Bougie.
I think they were made for guys like Sean Miller, the sweater in college basketball.
Yeah.
Sweat right through a shirt.
You're kind of like that.
It was actually...
You sweat a lot.
It was actually one of those... You ever have an idea that you think
Do I ever have an idea?
You need to let me finish. You have one of these grand ideas, but you don't have the money, the resources, the means to actually act on it.
All the time.
And then a few years later, someone's making millions.
Yes.
I'm telling you, the Mizzen and Maine shirt, I had it in middle school. It was my idea.
That's upsetting.
Like an Under Armour type of dress shirt.
Yeah.
That's sweat wicking, all that. So I got that for the dress shirt.
Okay.
I have a tie.
Okay,
and then
so
I've got the sport coat.
The tie?
And I'm already wearing the pants that I'm going to wear, which is like a nice sort of gray, flat front
the ones
slack,
you have on.
and a nice
Okay.
black leather belt.
Now the belt matches the shoes.
I have, so for work, I have the reefs.
Oh, thank God you're putting your foot up on the desk.
I've got the reefs, which are sort of like a hey dude, like a slip on. They're very comfortable for work.
Oh,
and
I know
they look good.
those that you have. I've seen them.
They're good, right?
Yeah, they're good.
I'm not breaking any rules. Like a work shoe,
No,
right?
it's good. They're good.
I've got a long sock on,
Yeah,
so like
your
a dress
guitar
sock.
socks.
I got the
That's
guitar
perfect.
socks,
That's perfect.
black with colorful guitars on
Yeah.
them. And so like I'm ready to go. I have my dress shoes in the car.
Wait, you're going to wear those shoes?
No, I have my black leather dress shoes.
Good.
On
black
hand.
leather matches the black belt. It has to. That is like
So you're
key.
So you're like, I got to do the shoes.
Yes.
And
Let me do the outfit for you.
I know I'm going to wear a belt. If I'm going to wear the
No, you have to wear the
mizzen
belt.
and main shirt, I'll tuck.
The thing that I don't think you maybe need is a tie.
That's what I was thinking
because
too. That's
when
what
I
was
think
thinking.
formal, first you have to think about where are we going and what is it for.
Exactly.
And when I think of that, I think a tie maybe is too like conservative structured. I think it's kind of cooler and trendier to go no tie, collared shirt, sport coat, nice shoes, nice belt. You look put together, but you're not overly like, oh my gosh, this guy just put a tie on. We're not going to, a funeral.
Ties a lot, right?
Yeah, I think
is
it's
a lot.
too much.
Now, look, if you're watching on YouTube,
Oh, we're putting it on.
I'm obviously not going to have the black T-shirt on, but then this will.
Right.
So the look will
It's a
be.
good color though. The blue matches the jacket with the blue stitching.
This is such a comfortable shirt.
I can tell from here. Looks very breathable.
I might start wearing this just to work more often.
I don't know.
Or get more of them.
Maybe get
They're
more of them.
really comfortable.
Yeah. Are these the kind, have you seen the dress shirts that if you spill stuff on them, it doesn't stain? It like slips
bit.
right off?
Yeah, a little
yeah,
bit.
That's cool.
Yep.
Wish
like
I
if a couple
invented
beads
that.
of water like fall
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoop, just,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to like pour Coke on myself.
Can we test it out right now?
To see how that goes. So this is good.
Okay,
right?
this is good.
We couldn't just leave it at this. Obviously, I would be
No.
tucked.
Tuck it
I'm not
in.
going to unzip and tuck, but
And then wear the jacket, and I don't think you need the tie. I really don't think you need it. And you
I
know
can
what?
we discussed this. I can do a double Windsor now.
Yeah, not a reverse half Windsor,
Skip
but a
Mossick
double
special.
Windsor. So I
What's
think
the reverse Windsor? What's
that's what
better
my
about
dad
that?
does, a reverse half Windsor. It just looks like really, almost like just very neat at the top. It looks very structured and like, you know what you're doing.
I want to be very clear. I've known how to tie a necktie since I was in like the 8th grade. I'm not a bum. I just have not ever needed the double Windsor, which I agree is a sharper looking knot now. But
It's
I'm
also a
tall
flex,
enough.
if you
I've had the tie like reaching the belt buckle.
Yeah.
And I've had a method that's always worked for me.
Yeah.
But here in the last few months, Skip Mossick showed me, Catholic schoolboy, how he always had to
Right.
be wearing a dress shirt and tie to
I had to
school.
wear a tie on Mondays in middle school. Every kid in my grade wore a tie on
Really?
Mondays. Yep.
Really?
That's why I had to learn how to tie a tie.
All right. So
Okay, so you have this. Okay.
so this is the look.
I don't think you need the tie. If you want to feel comfortable, throw it in your car. And if like everybody
think I'm
else
gonna wear
has-
it. Yeah.
I don't think you need it at all.
I'll go
I think
top
this
button,
is it.
top button unbuttoned.
Okay. I thought you were going to say I'm going to top
No,
button.
top button
Do not button
unbuttoned.
the top button. Yes,
Or
correct.
I go like PJ Fleck and just have half the shirt. Didn't Dom do that on the news this week?
Yes, you basically stripped on air.
You know what? We need
But
more.
yeah,
we
not
need more
the
of
black
that.
shirt. That doesn't look good.
No, I'm not going to wear the disregard the black shirt. What do you want me to take
What
it
are
off
you
in the
wearing?
middle of
A
the
white
segment?
shirt? No.
No, I'm not going to wear a shirt at all. It's a mizzen and main.
Okay, good.
I want this on my skin.
Okay.
It's comfortable.
Okay, no, this is good. Oh, are you going to wear it all right now?
May as well.
You don't want to make it smell. I can smell you from here.
What are you talking? You're a liar. I don't know what you're talking about. All right.
Oh, my God.
Everything Big Ten football and how this conference could just get $2 billion of cash, new money thrown its way around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg in 2 minutes. Nicole Shearin is in. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got some stop and go traffic on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East and West split. And you're going to hit a 5-minute delay on eastbound 33 between 270 and Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Prime Big Deal Days. Looking for a kitchen upgrade? Prime Big Deal Days are coming. But even if that's not on your list, there will be deals on all kinds of must-haves, up to 40% off. Shop Prime Big Deal Days on October 7th and 8th. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, Go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Buckeye fans, it's here. Behind the O, the free app with exclusive athlete-driven Ohio State content. Every click helps NAL for your favorite Buckeyes at no cost to you. Download Behind the O today and get closer to the Buckeyes than ever before.
Free to you, NIL for them. Behind the O. Download now.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Your home, your comfort, your family. That's everything. Big companies shout. Big ads scream. But trust is quiet. It's a tech who fixes instead of sells. A family business here since 66. Northland Heating and Cooling, your local Lennox premier dealer. Honest comfort, real people, real peace of mind. Northland Heating and Cooling.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Adam, another week as we get closer to the middle of this Big Ten football season. How you doing, my friend?
Doing great. Hope you guys are doing well.
We are. Mike's got the day off. We got Nicole Shearin of 10 TV hanging out with us. And we chatted before. We're not going to do the whole interview on this. And I think we're kind of in the same boat. We might need to get the lawyers in here to better break this down. But when you were sort of reading over the headlines that were breaking about the Big Ten in discussions for $2 billion in a private capital deal, what does that say to you, aside from the Big Ten means business and they're trying to run college football for the next 10 or 15 years?
Right. Well, a lot of leagues are looking into private equity as an option. As you guys know, they had a line item that was added a few years ago that changed everything, which is paying the athletes. And so in order to have all the sports that Ohio State and other schools sponsor, you need to figure out different ways to maximize your value, and one of them, even though it's a controversial one, is private equity. So it's something that Tony Petitti and the Big Ten have been looking into. I think what's clear to me in reading it over is that the age of equal revenue sharing in the Big Ten is probably ending soon. That was a hallmark and a cultural pillar in the Big Ten, that Ohio State was willing to share revenue equally with Indiana and Purdue and Northwestern. I think regardless of whether this happens as it's been presented here or not, I don't think you're going to see that in the future. I think there are benefits to this plan, especially if it can hold the 18-member league together and prevent what a lot of people think is also coming down the line, which is a super league in football, which likely would not have all of the Big Ten members and all of the SEC members. So there can be value here if a plan like this can keep the league together at 18, bring in more revenue for everybody, but maybe just distribute that revenue differently based on the value that each program.
Hey, Adam, what's going on? Nicole. So switching kind of with the Buckeyes specifically, what have you liked from what you've seen from them this season? Obviously a huge win over Washington, in Seattle, hosting Minnesota on Saturday. I mean, all the talk is that it's the Buckeyes and everybody else. So how do you kind of feel about those guys going into this weekend?
Yeah, Nicole, I think the defense has certainly jumped out most to me because there were so many new faces and big roles, especially in the front seven. And then you throw in a coordinator in Matt Patricia that was a little bit of a head scratcher. Why Matt Patricia? Why not pluck a top college coordinator? And it's worked out beyond, at least externally, everybody's expectations. And so that's a really exciting thing, especially when you have a young quarterback in Julian Sand who's clearly talented. But, when you have the best defense in the country, it buys him some time to develop, and you don't have to put too much on his shoulders until later in the year, and certainly when you get to the playoff. And so, I think Ohio State obviously is in great position to get to the playoff, but also to get back to the Big Ten championship game. As you guys know, it's been a minute since the Buckeyes were playing for a Big Ten title, and I think they absolutely should be back in Indianapolis this year, or that would be seen as a bit of a failure. So we'll see if they keep it going. I think they're in great position to do that. But certainly the defensive success has jumped out most to me so far.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg. Last week was just crazy. Outside the Ohio State-Washington game, they were all one-possession games or an overtime game. What was the one, Oregon-Penn State, but it's not necessarily obvious. What was the one that maybe stuck out the most to you, or it had you thinking the most about the team that won?
Well, I was just I'll start with Oregon just because of what it meant. I was so impressed that a team, you look at Oregon's depth chart, guys, there's a lot of sophomore, redshirt freshmen, true junior on there. They're not a senior-laden team, and that's where I thought Penn State would have the advantage. They get a game at night. A lot of their big games at home recently have been in that noon window. They shouldn't cry to Ohio State fans. They've had the same issue, but that was a night game at home against a less experienced team in Oregon, traveling from the West Coast. I thought Penn State was going to win it, and Oregon comes out ahead. So just so impressed with Oregon and Dante Moore and Dan Lanning's aggressiveness. He got in trouble at times, or at least was called out for being overly aggressive earlier in his career and some of the losses they had to Washington. But that's clearly who he is, and he's going to go for the touchdown instead of the sure field goal to go up 10 points in the fourth quarter against a weak offense. He's going to go for the kill, and they were able to get out of there with a win in the second overtime. So that one jumped out to me. I thought Indiana and Iowa would be a really close game because of how difficult it is for teams to win at Iowa. Indiana found a way. It wasn't pretty. Their offensive numbers were way below what they had been in the first four games, but they come out of there still undefeated. And then that Illinois USC game was wild. And to me, it felt like it would have been a huge win for USC, but it would almost have been just an absolutely crushing loss for Illinois to lose the way that they would have lost. So more of a relief for Brett Bielema and the Illini to find a way to win that one after essentially giving it away to USC in the second half.
Yeah, Adam, when I look at the Big Ten matchups for this weekend, you look at, obviously the Buckeyes still have to face Illinois, Wisconsin.
Night game, though,
yeah.
tonight.
Night
not
game,
tonight, but Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. I circle Wisconsin-Michigan as a really interesting matchup this weekend. Obviously, the Wolverines, 20 in the AP poll. Wisconsin, a dominant team as well, kind of. They have their days, I would say.
Now they're being Luke Fickled.
Correct.
Right now.
When are they? Yeah, well.
And they're chanting about him.
They are.
Yes.
But I still think it's an interesting matchup because I feel like anything could happen in that game. How do you see that one going? Especially because it's at the Big House.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot from this Wisconsin team to suggest that they're going to go in there and pull the upset. But you got a Michigan team with a young quarterback. Anything can happen. Obviously, Sharon Moore back on the sideline for the Wolverines after the Biff Poggi experience. And so, again, sometimes a team like Wisconsin that nobody thinks has a real shot can go in and pull off a stunner. And it really would change their trajectory under Luke Fickell. It also would change, I think, the way people are viewing Michigan, which if you look at their path and their schedule, they don't have Penn State on the schedule. They don't have Indiana. And so, Michigan, having gotten past Nebraska, if they can, go into USC and get a win next week, they may very well go into the Ohio State game with only one loss. So big moment for Michigan to kind of keep it going. And then for Wisconsin, are they going to show any life this season after the last 2 weeks?
We know who's not going to show any life, don't we, Adam? They've dropped to 0-4, and they're looking at 0-5.
Yeah, it's been tough for the Bruins. Obviously, yet another parting of ways with the coordinator this week as Tina Sunseri is knocked back as the offensive coordinator. And, it's just a tough deal. A program that actually competed fairly well, I thought, in the Big Ten play last year. That was a team that beat Nebraska, that beat Iowa, and then they bring in Nico Iamaleava from Tennessee, the quarterback, and everybody's excited about the season. And then they've just been so non-competitive for the most part. They did make a nice rally last week against Northwestern, but didn't manage the clock well at the end, and they dropped to 0-4. So, yeah, they just need a complete hard reset out there, and we'll see who the next leader is for that program. But if you look at the four programs brought in from the West Coast, guys, they were always, to me, a distant fourth, and they've fallen even further behind the other three.
Always a good time talking some Big Ten football with our friend Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. Thanks for doing it, my friend.
You bet. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Adam.
There he goes. And with a minute or so left here, The one, going back to last week, Nicole, the one that impressed me a lot because easy to see, that Oregon-Penn State game. That was
crazy.
That was phenomenal. That was dramatic football. It looked like Oregon was going to maybe flex and run away with that one, and then Penn State got the 2 touchdowns they needed in the fourth quarter. But then it's just like it always does. It hits them, and they just can't make all the plays. They're always right there. They're always a good team, really good team. They just can't win those big top 10 games. But Indiana, it's one thing for them to do it last year. And Kurt Signetti shows up right from JMU, brings a lot of his transfers, going to catch people by surprise. We're in the playoff. Maybe didn't play great against Notre Dame, but they weren't getting embarrassed by them either on the road. Then they come back and they get the start. They get the 4-0 start. Hammer Illinois the way they do in a home night game.
I don't know how that happened. That was crazy.
But the win, it might just look like a 5-point win against a 3-2 Iowa team. But that's not something that Indiana has ever done.
Nope.
Like, you follow up a big win like that, you're on the road in the Big Ten against a tough physical team that always plays good defense. And it's like Adam said, their offensive numbers were down, but I think throwing up 386 yards on the road at Iowa is not something they would ever do.
No. That is a hard place to play. Also, the thing I have with Indiana, though, and I go back to last year, is everybody was like, Indiana, Kurt Signetti, they're really kicking butt this year. And then what happens when they come to Columbus?
They did. Nice. That was great. I love a good sound effect.
So I'm kind of like, okay, I need to see more. Like, this is great, and they're doing great, but I don't know. I just need to see a little more. I really think Indiana-Oregon's going to be real interesting. I'm excited for that.
I know
Saturday.
what you meant about their performance against the Buckeyes.
It was not great.
Yeah, it was not. It was not good. They did shoot themselves in the foot a lot.
They did.
And they almost didn't even give themselves a fair chance in the Ohio State game with all the stupid mistakes they were making. You can't do that. You're probably not going to win anyway if you play your guts out and you play with heart. But when you make all those mistakes, you're just playing right into Ohio State's hands.
You're throwing it away. Yeah, you're just giving it to them at that point.
And they got didn't they get the Caleb Downs punt return in that game?
Yes.
Yeah, started the second half or whatever.
Yep.
And that was kind of it, off to the races right there. All right, Jake Diebler was getting real
Deebs.
at Buckeye Basketball Media Day yesterday. Nicole was there because she wasn't here for Leather Jacket Time.
Correct.
You'll hear from Jake coming up. It is Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's an accident that's blocking 2 left lanes and causing a 5-minute holdup on southbound 71 on the north side at 670. It will be stop and go from 17th Avenue. You're also going to run into slowdown due to an accident on eastbound 104 after Lockbourne Road. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family owned, honest, and pressure free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL, 614-962-7355, or selltohometeam.com.
Looking to get your roof or siding replaced this fall? Call the company that delivers an excellent customer experience every time. Newman Roofing. Don't wait. Call Newman Roofing today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake. At Buckeye Lake Marina, we have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com.
Friday night can only mean one thing: the Capital Ford High School football game of the week.
This week, Upper Arlington at Olentangy Liberty.
Live coverage starts Friday at 6:30. Your home of Friday Night Lights, The Fan.
It's been over 2 years since Bobby Carpenter had regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics. He needed relief from knee pain, but he wanted to avoid surgery.
I thought I might have to have my knee scoped, had some injuries, some lingering pain from stuff that I had been dealing with from years of playing professional football, and things had kind of flared up again. I started talking to a friend of mine who's orthopedic, and he was like, well, try to avoid surgery if you can.
And you absolutely can avoid surgery. QC Kinetics provides patients with state-of-the-art regenerative treatments, orthobiologics from your own body, that help heal and restore damaged, aching joints. And we'll let Bobby tell you about that.
It was all of a sudden that one day, a couple months later, I was here, let's go jog, let's try to see what I could do. And the more I did, I was pain-free with it, and it was actually a pretty remarkable process.
Before going under the knife, see if you're a candidate for non-surgical joint pain treatments at QC Kinetics. Call them today.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
When we started the company, I was absolutely going to build my own plant. We can build a very, very good window and sell it at a reasonable price. And if you buy from a company that is a dealer, they have to order the part from the factory, have it sent, and then schedule a service. I got 500 locks out back. If you need a lock, it'll take me 15 seconds to walk back here and grab one for you.
Visit our showroom today at 4200 Roberts Road.
America works, and Valley has the tools. Valley is your #1 volume Ford commercial truck dealer in the nation. Business owners choose from 550 new Fords, including 80 Transit vans and 170 Super Duties. Stakes, dumps, box trucks, pickups. Save big at Valley Ford of Columbus with Section 179 tax savings. As Carnell Tate says,
the game-winning deal is always at Valley.
ValleySuperstore.com. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
Mikey on PTO today. Common Man will be back tomorrow. Nice little Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off time.
What was he doing?
Just hanging. Just getting just crushing some PTO. It's getting late in the year, Nicole. We didn't take 6 straight weeks.
Well, that I
in the
didn't
summertime.
take 6 straight weeks, and that's your own fault.
It felt like it.
I didn't, because you guys just miss me so much. I know that's what it is. You can be honest.
You're provocative.
I'm loud.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah, it's awfully quiet around here when I'm not here.
When you and Dom are together.
Yeah, it's like a symphony over there.
If you didn't realize, Nicole Shearin of 10 TV is filling in today. They are so loud. People think that us radio hacks are the ones that are making noise and the annoying ones out there.
Yeah, your ping pong doink, doink, doink.
We play
doink,
a little
back
game.
and forth.
We don't really yell and talk.
Well, the ping pong is very loud.
Loud.
It is.
Oh, because you're trying to do real.
In your Hungarian tracksuit.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Dom calls me a Polak when I'm like, it's a Hungarian tracksuit.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. He'll call me a Russian. He'll call me a Polak. He'll call me
about right.
all these names.
Yeah.
And it's not that at all. And I don't get it. Like, we play a little ping pong. It's not that loud. When you guys take over the ping pong table, you throw the net all over the place.
I don't do that.
There's no respect for the
I've
table.
never touched the
They're
net.
screaming and they're shouting, and you could hear it from the TV
I think
studio
you're
across
referring
the
to
double
Dom
doors.
and Matt.
Yes, I am.
Not me.
But you're with them.
I'm at my desk.
You're in that world.
Well, I can't help that.
There was one day last week. Mike and I both wanted to suffocate you. You kept singing like some.
What was I doing?
You kept doing some hum, like you were humming some song over and over.
I don't remember
and
ever
over
doing
again.
that.
Yeah, you don't. Because that's how.
Why don't you come over there and say, "Hey, Nicole, can you shut up?"
I didn't want to say that.
That's your own fault.
I didn't want to be rude.
You're being rude right now by saying that I was bothering you. You could have come over there and said, "Hey, Nicole, you have such a beautiful voice, but maybe let's save that for a different time, okay?"
It's like a voice of an angel.
It is. I would have been like, "You're so right. I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice I was doing that."
Was it maybe the because people were talking in the office this week about the third down song that's
Was
always
it the
played.
that one?
Oh my God, Jeez, what is that?
So George, it's when
I
you
know
wait,
what that is.
Real quick. No, not that. It's funny at the Georgia Bama game this past weekend. No, that's not how it
Jet.
goes.
Sorry,
All the sound is it goes and then it's quiet. And Georgia people have been complaining because at Sanford Stadium they play that on every third down now.
No.
It's very eerie sounding.
What's the one that they're playing at the shoe on third down? It's like
the bell ringing.
Wes something, Sheck Wes or something.
Oh, I got Sheck. Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba.
Oh,
how's that one go?
I can't say that.
No, the humming though, like the tune,
it's
like
a da 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 call.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's awful.
Yeah.
God, it's terrible.
It's Dom's favorite song.
We need to find another song. Oh.
Okay, well, I think we hashed it out, so I apologize. I didn't know.
Jake Diebler. Deebs for Ohio State men's basketball. You were over there yesterday for Media Day. They have got a big season on tap. We know it. And like last year, and I want them to do this. I want them to be excited about what this team can do. I'll believe it until we see something otherwise this year. But here he is, just his excitement for everything.
Dating back to last spring, and from then until now, I could not be more excited about the progress our program has made. It certainly started with roster management, built upon retention, and I think retention gets used a lot, but the right retention, and then complemented in the transfer portal, which has brought together what I just have been amazed at how close and connected a group can be in a short amount of time, and we certainly have that here. In addition to that, we've laid a great foundation on what it means to play with great urgency and competitive spirit, and then also that chemistry that we've had off the court, and was evident right away has been apparent between the lines as well. So still got a lot of work to do to get ready for what is, again, another tough schedule, but couldn't be more happy with the progress that's been made since the conclusion of last season, and really excited about this group.
All right, hold on a second, Nicole. I wasn't there, but that absolutely was the opening statement because he was so well put together. But we gotta... Oh, I saw the signal. I saw the nose to the sleeve. Tyler Danberg, GCB. What do we have?
Well, top of the third inning from Cleveland, Detroit leads the Guardians 1-0 on an RBI double by Kerry Carpenter that kicked off first baseman C.J. Kafis' glove. Runners on second and third for Detroit, 2 outs. Tim Herron now on the mound, a left-hander for the Guardians, replacing starter Slade Ciccone.
Was Tim Herron also the golfer? Or am I thinking of someone else?
When I think of Herron, I think of Daniel Boom Boom Herron.
Boom Herron. Yeah, Boom Herron for sure. I think there was a fat golfer by the name of Tim Herron.
Lumpy.
Is it the same name?
That was his name.
Is that right? Yeah,
His
I think it
name
was Lumpy.
His nickname.
Nickname.
They call him Lumpy.
Awful.
I worked with the guy, one of the first golf courses I worked at. We had a superintendent. We called him Lumpy because he was a hefty
Can you
dude.
imagine?
It was an endearing term.
Is it?
He was a great
I'm
golfer.
going to start calling you that.
Well, but I'm not. I mean,
no, you're not.
Go
no,
ahead.
Tim.
Go ahead.
No, you're not.
It's fine. You can call me whatever.
No, Tim.
Jake Diebler, back to the Buckeye
Deebs,
Hoops.
yes.
Thank you, Tyler, on
Thanks,
watching,
GCB.
Thank you so much on watching this team when he was growing up and remembering what they got to get back to.
So I grew up watching Ohio State basketball that had some unbelievable stretches. And, certainly, notably, my brother playing here. And I remember when that team was number one in the country. I understand we didn't do that last year. However, I'm not going to lower the bar of where I want this program to be because we didn't get the result we wanted. We're going to fight, scratch, and claw every single day to get this program back to that level. However long it takes, that's what we're doing.
All right, it's going to be soon here. They're going to have that exhibition game against Ohio, and we are going to see this team take the court in what is a huge, huge year for everybody. Even though it's just second year for Jake Diebler and the staff, they got really no time to work with here to get this thing going. All right, we're firing it up. This could be a terrible, terrible idea.
This probably is a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea, but we're doing it anyway. Burner phone, Twitter, the YouTube chat, text us 614-787-3093. Anything at all you want to ask 10 TVs, Nicole Shearin. We've dived into a lot of topics with her the last 3 or 4 months, from the dating scene, breaking the hearts of all the golf pros in town, all that stuff.
That's what they call me.
Ask Nicole coming up. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's some slower traffic on eastbound 70 on the west side from Mound Street to 315. And you're looking at a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side from East Broad Street to 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
The Ohio State University Army ROTC isn't just a curriculum. It's more than just a path to a degree. For more than 150 years, we have been forging tomorrow's leaders. Here you will find your purpose, your mission, your ROTC family. At Ohio State, you're not just joining Army ROTC, you're stepping into a history of excellence that spans generations. Learn more at arotc.osu.edu. Buckeyes lead the way.
Is there anything better than a college football Saturday? Not if you're at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Join the Fan for watch parties for the games this season. Oh, you got to check out the display case of amazing autographed prizes you can win. It's beautiful. 2 massive TV walls to watch the national champs. Watch and place wagers with over 30 kiosks. Contests, prizes, and live shows. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasoh.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
The Reds are on the radio. Marte back at the track, at the wall. He leaps, and he caught it. Oh, no way. What a grab. Noelvi Marte. He robs Brian Reynolds of a game-tying home run of the ninth.
The Reds have made it to the postseason and are taking on the Dodgers in the wild card round. Hear all the playoff action on your home of the Reds.
Cars for Kids, KARS Cars for Kids, 1-877
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Shop the Meijer 2-Day Super Sale this Friday and Saturday and bring more savings to life with fresh seasonal favorites like certified Angus beef brisket, $4.99 a pound. Eckridge Little Smokies are $2.99. Pepperidge Farm Farmhouse Buns are $1.99. Take $2 off fresh from Meijer football fruit or vegetable trays. And Meijer Yellow Mustard or Ketchup just 79 cents. That's the good life. Exclusions apply. See all deals in-store or in the Meijer app.
Bet365 is paying out before the final whistle.
Check out Bet365's unrivaled early payout offer. When you bet on a team to win and they take a 17-point lead, you get paid no matter the final score. Forget the final whistle and start counting that cash. Hold up. You get early payout on parlays, too.
Download the app and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Dormar, you're kind of hero.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Visit the Good Feet store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road at Grove City.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. MLB Wildcard Game 3, bottom of the third from Cleveland. Guardians trail the Tigers 1-0 on an RBI double by Kerry Carpenter in the top of the third. Later on today, Padres are at the Cubs at 5:08. San Diego's Yu Darvish starts against Chicago's Jamison Tyone. Red Sox visit the Yankees at 8:08. Boston's Connolly Early throws versus New York's Cam Schlittler. NFL 49ers are at the Rams at 8:15. San Francisco will be without quarterback Brock Purdy and receivers Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings due to injury. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson and safety Kyle Hamilton missed practice due to injury. Both are battling groin ailments. This update sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. Tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register today at roosterswings.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
Are you guys subscribed to our podcast, the Common Man and Timmy podcast? I think most of you are, but there could be a few out there, and you might need to tell your friends. Maybe they've missed portions of the first hour of the show. There's your answer for how to get it. Just go wherever you get your podcast audio, all the major platforms, download and subscribe to the Common Man and Timmy podcast. It's brought to you by our good friends, Care Heating and Cooling. All right, so we're going to get to that portion of the show here.
I think I'm going to highly regret saying yes to this.
Yeah, there's so many questions coming in. It's one of those deals where the burner phone is so filled up that I'm just going to be clicking on random messages.
It's now on you to filter them out, though. You do realize that.
It is.
Big responsibility.
Oh, and by the way, Fish just came in here and told me that I have to put the shirt and jacket back on.
Yeah, what are you doing?
For professionalism.
Yeah, get used to it. Maybe try dressing nicer every now and then.
What the hell, bro? You told me to take it off.
No, I didn't.
Because I was stinky.
Oh, I did. I did say that earlier.
It's very rude.
You sweat a lot, so I just thought that maybe you didn't want to get it all gross for your outing.
Sweating in here. Too hot. The temperatures are all up there. And by the way, this weather that we still have.
Hot.
You agree?
Yes.
This sucks.
But the Cali girl in me loves it. I don't want it to be freezing outside.
Which is it?
I would rather it be
Does it
hot.
suck, or do you want it to be
No, I'd rather it be
cooler?
warm. If I had to choose between standing in the freezing cold on a high school football sideline versus being warm, I'll take the sweat.
The football game last night, it was wonderful. Just wonderful.
I'm really happy
Felt
for you.
some of that chill in the air.
Like a nice brisk breeze.
I had my
over
T-shirt
your
on.
flowy hair.
I was just like, woo.
You're like, woo-wee.
All right. Ask Nicole Shearin from 10 TV, giving you the opportunity to send us in some questions.
Oh, boy.
Anything that you need to know the answer to. We've got a hello, my good, clean boy and girl from the burner phone.
Just switch the samples.
Nicole, there's a great Seinfeld episode. I was watching Seinfeld this morning. Sarah immediately told me to shut it off.
I think I'm going to upset these
She
people.
hates it. Well, it'll describe what the
Okay,
question is. So
okay.
there's a great Seinfeld episode with Elaine and Jerry talking, and Elaine mentions the best part of her night was the soup bisque and not a date they were referring to. I remember the line. Jerry says something about like you yada yada over the best part, and she's like, "No, I mentioned the bisque." So, have you ever had a night or a date, but the dinner was the best part of it? If yes, what was that dinner?
Not really. I mean, I always like good company. I will say there was one date I went on in college where the y'all, he was so nervous. And
I didn't know why. I didn't. Oh, woo, let me tell you, whoa.
No.
Holy
y'all,
cow, I've never seen one like that. Like, geez, Nicole.
Excuse me, I am
God,
a
you
lady.
give me a heart attack.
You know I am a lady, Tim.
God.
I am a GCG, okay?
I thought so.
No, he was so nervous that I would try to have a normal conversation with him, and all he would say is yes or no, and he'd be like sweating, eating his food. So it was honestly miserable, but the food was great, and he paid for it, which was really nice.
What was the food?
We were at this like Asian fusion place in
That's
Athens,
good.
Georgia. It was really good.
In Athens, Georgia.
That's where I went to college.
So you know it's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they do Asian fusion down there.
Real good, baby.
Real nice, Clark, with the best of them.
No, but it was good. It was good.
I've got another one from the burner, my GCB and GCG.
That book you're waving about is hardly smart.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This one's on the line, but I'll allow it. Does
Okay.
Nicole enjoy chest hair?
Ew, no.
Disgusting, right?
The
Yeah.
ick that I get when your chest hair is popping out of your button collared shirt like makes me want to throw up in it like everywhere.
I mean, but then again, like men, these are things you can't control, right?
Well, you
We
can.
don't-
You could shave it.
Yeah, there's another great Seinfeld episode about that. Every time you do it, it just keeps coming back thicker and
it's
fuller.
spiky and I don't like it.
That's a lot. But then again,
You
I
can
can
have
see.
like a tasteful little amount.
I stand with women on something though. Like for things like that, you could easily say, well, there's always this social norm that we have to have our legs shaved all the
That's
time.
true. That's true.
And you all expect that from
Yep,
us.
it's true.
So why can't we
And, like,
expect a couple certain
armpits,
things from you?
Same thing.
I shave the armpits.
Well, you do?
Yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
trim
Do
them.
guys do-
I have a
You
secondary.
trim your armpits?
I do. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's unsightly.
Is that like normal? Do guys do that?
I think it's. I think you could call
Do you
it
have
normal.
armpit scissors?
And I don't have. No, I use clippers. I have a second set of clippers that is not to be done for hair trimming.
Please,
on
no,
my
they
head.
don't go on your face.
No,
though, too.
right? Yeah. And then I have one that's for like my neck and
Oh.
my beard. I feel you can call what I grow a beard.
A beard.
Yeah, with quotations.
Beard.
A beard. Yeah. So no, that one.
Quick answer to that though. Yeah, no, I'm not a big girly with the chest hair. No thanks.
So that's yes for PJ Fleck.
Oh, absolutely.
Didn't see anything.
No.
He's clean.
I mean, he's bald.
Does he have alopecia or something, or is he just
I
completely
don't know.
bald?
I think he's just bald. I hope he is just bald because then I'd feel bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can live fine with it.
That's true. I don't know. I think he's
Just don't say anything to Will Smith about it.
Right, well,
Come up and
Yeah.
smack you.
yeah. I think he's just bald.
He's bald. All right, here's
Yeah.
another one. Let's see, my GCG.
That book you're waving.
That's the one I just played.
No one's called me Moonlight Green in 50 years.
What's your favorite soundboard sound, and why won't Teddy play it?
You know my favorite. It's the one I say. It's the one AI Nicole says.
Let me. Which one? Because there's a
What
lot
do you
of
mean, my
things.
slogan?
Is it
My
this?
intro.
What up, bitches?
Yes, the best one.
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's a fantastic one. All right. there we go. From the burner phone they're not all going to be like this. Is 45 too old?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is too old. My cap is.
How about looking at it like seasoned and polished? There's
respect.
There's excuse making too.
Listen, yeah, you are seasoned and polished at that age and mature, but slightly too old for me. You know?
Yeah. I you know what?
Sorry.
I know the last time we were talking to Common Man, he suggested maybe you extend that to like young 30s.
That's fine.
Or so.
Yeah.
Maybe have a little bit more of a gap.
I think 33 is
all
like
honesty, you look at what Bill Belichick's doing. I think you could cast a 10-year net out there, and that's totally socially acceptable.
No, but
like a 10-year net.
I'm not going
fine.
in the same sentence as Billy B. We're not doing that.
Obviously not. He's in like a 60-year net.
Correct.
Right now.
Yes.
It is completely gross and uncalled for. Here's a question for Nicole from the burner. Do you think you could voice a cartoon character?
Which one? They don't say.
I don't know. It says they say when I hear your voice, I hear a cartoon character for some reason.
Is that
but it's a good thing.
I don't really know.
In a good way.
Is it?
Thanks for the show. They write.
I guess it depends what cartoon character you hear when you hear my voice.
Well,
if you're saying like an annoying one, then that's not great.
Like if you could have been a character on like a SpongeBob
What do you think?
SquarePants.
What do I sound like?
You might be able to pull off, honestly, that I just mentioned that, you might be able to pull off Sandy the squirrel. Because Sandy the squirrel has a little bit of a southern twang.
A little bit of a twang, baby.
Hey, SpongeBob. I mean, I don't know any sayings. I'm sorry because I'm not a SpongeBob kid.
I'd have to study the sound, but I think I could, yeah.
All right.
Challenge accepted.
We will have more.
Love that.
We're going to do that again later at 5:30.
What a teaser.
Where we'll keep asking Nicole stupid questions. They're not stupid.
They're great.
They're not stupid. There's no such thing as a dumb question.
They are great.
I appreciate all of it. All right. I am preparing to be really mad in March of 2027. I will tell you why. Nicole Shearin is in for Common Man. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 20-minute holdup due to an accident that's on southbound 315 after 161. It's going to be moving slow from 270 on the North Outer Belt. We also have a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to 33. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
When it comes to all-wheel drive vehicles, nobody gives you more to choose from than Toyota. Including the best-selling Camry and the best-selling RAV4.
You've also got Toyota's Five Brothers, which include the best-selling Tacoma and the legendary new 4Runner.
All-wheel drive gives you the traction you need for confident driving on any road, in any weather.
With 25 different all-wheel drive choices, there's only one thing you need to know.
Nobody knows all-wheel drive better than Toyota. Let's go places.
Dormar, your pilot hero.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. making it happen.
When you're building a single-family house, multi-unit house, townhouse, penthouse, row house, or tiny house, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. The Columbus builders who are building Columbus do. They know they can rent the right equipment at the right price right now, thanks to the largest rental fleet and most rental locations in Columbus. All powered by people for equipment know-how, support, transport, and training. So no matter what you've got going in or going up, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
At Kroger Pharmacy, we make it easy to get flu, COVID, and RSV vaccines. They're available at no cost to you with most insurance plans. No appointment needed. And we're open weekdays, weeknights, and weekends. So come and visit us when it's most convenient for you. Kroger Health, a world of care is in store. Vaccines subject to availability. No cost to you with most insurance plans. Check with your plan for eligibility. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See site for details.
Oven-baked French toast, hot melty cheese, and meat, and meat, and meat. Introducing UDF's new 3-meat French toast sandwich, piled with bacon, sausage, and Canadian bacon. United Dairy Farmers, mornings made for you.
Dormar, your kind of hero.
When your furnace or air conditioner is broke, we come out that same day. Dormar, home the Tin Man.
Bishop and Friends.
My wife views her Venmo as a Swiss bank account. She uses it to hide transactions from me routinely.
Bishop and Friends, sponsored by Diamond Seller.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on The Fan.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
With Amazon Business, smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Sunny skies, light winds, and a comfortable finish on this Thursday. Temperatures around 80 degrees. Overnight, we'll drop back down to the low to mid-50s with mainly cloudy skies and light winds. And return to some sunshine in the afternoon and a warm finish back in the low to mid-80s by Friday afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Having fun yet, Nicole?
I almost forgot to turn my mic on.
Well, I forgot how to talk too, so we're
But I'm
equal.
having a great time. I always have fun on here. Are you kidding me?
Good. It's good. So we will have. Wait,
Yeah,
we gotta
something
say, we have
action
signal
is happening over there.
I was just about to say something. We come back to that.
Bottom of the fourth, brand new ball game. George Valera leadoff single for the Guardians. Then Jose Ramirez drives him in. RBI single, tied up at 1. Still nobody out.
Let's go. Anybody? Just one guy on base then? On first?
Yeah, Ramirez on first.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
All right, yeah, something. Who? Yeah, what? Where? Okay, Tyler Danberg, thank you so much for the update, buddy.
Anytime, Timmy.
Let's go Guards. Ohio baseball. Let's keep it going. Sad for the Reds. Sad for the Reds last night.
Well, listen, I'm a Dodger fan.
Oh.
Because I'm from L.A. I love Clayton Kershaw, and that's my home, so I'm sorry. I am sorry for the Reds, though. I realize it's a bummer, but go Doyers.
You think the Dodgers are going to do it this year?
Think they very much could.
And they pay a lot of money for their roster.
I was about to say a lot of money's worth, so hopefully it pays off.
Yeah, that was, we saw Sal Stewart for the Reds really taking it personal. And I appreciate that. Like when you make a bad play. Like
I hope, I don't want you to beat yourself
He did have the 2 RBI hit to start it off and give them the 2-0 lead. But then there was that problem in the 6th where they had bases juiced.
You cannot leave guys hanging.
You can't do it.
Nope.
Can't do it.
No can do.
Bases loaded, nobody out, and
Not good.
Dodgers mow them all down. Started with that rifle hit to Mookie.
Yes.
How do you like Mookie at shortstop? We were talking about that before the show. It's interesting to have a guy that skilled, plays almost his whole career in the outfield.
Well,
and then he's been in at shortstop and has been doing well with who their other pieces are in their organization.
When you talk about the shortstop position, at least like I was a softball player. So when I played, shortstop was your best athlete on the field.
Yeah.
You know, like for the most part. So I like it. It's different. It serves a different purpose. But, he has the ability to make game-winning plays there too. However, obviously, high school softball and outfielder versus the pros, very different.
Well,
You're
it's just
saving bombs.
It's just that you don't see a lot of top-end center fielders, right fielders. Sure. Then you could have never imagined Ken Griffey Jr. going into the infield, right? It's just like he could do it, he could do it, but managers aren't putting guys like that there.
No.
And there's not a lot of guys that are capable of making that switch and making that work. Usually you have a shortstop that's destined to be a shortstop that's always a shortstop from as they're scouting as they come up. And then if anything, they're sort of put to pasture would then be go to maybe left field.
Yeah.
Or maybe go over to the hot corner.
Yeah.
Because your arm
already
what they did with Cal Ripken.
Yep.
I think they had Mike Bordick was coming up and they put him at short, Cal to go to third. Because you lose that mobility and that agility to cover more space, but you still have the arm. So it's just interesting. So back to Sal Stewart though, he was taking it.
He was beating
himself up because that error before Shohei got the hit
wasn't great.
That was one of the worst throws.
Wasn't great.
You're leading the pitcher to the bag.
Yes.
If you didn't see the play, you don't know what I'm talking about. It was a 1-out situation and runner on second. So a runner advances. You're going to have 2 outs, just a runner on third, down by 1. Get out of that inning. It's a long game after that. And he must have thrown it 20 feet wide of where the ball should have been.
That's when...
Throw it to first base where the pitcher's going to be.
That's what I call the yips.
He threw it way... Yeah, it was a knoblocky, yippy throw.
And it happened, right?
And you said it cut to Tito Francona. Ugh. Whenever you get the hat removal...
That's never good.
That's like... He's saying, oh, shit. Like, he's like, oh, my God, that's bad.
Never good.
That's bad, and it's not going to be good. What else is bad is I cannot believe we are still seeing reports about the expansion of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
More play-in games, 72 teams.
We don't need all that.
March of 2027, possibly. Can we not, I said it this way earlier, can we not Cracker Barrel this thing?
Listen.
And agree that it's a dumb idea? Let's not even do it in the first place to find out how bad it is. Let's just not do it at all.
I feel like you see this in college football as well. It's never good enough. It's like, well, let's do this. And, well, let's add this. Well, actually, let's expand. It's never like, hey, guys, our model, what we have right now is great. Let's keep it this way. Fans love it. Let's keep it. I feel like that doesn't exist anymore.
You don't get that a lot.
No.
Yeah, you're very right about that.
It's like, it's always, no, we got to change it. Something's not right. We got to do something else. We got to add more. It's like, no, maybe you don't.
I do think the only other one that I can say that I'm that into, Stanley Cup playoffs can't change.
Yeah.
You can make an argument that having 16 teams in a postseason when you have, 30 to 32 teams in a league is a lot.
Yeah, it is,
half the league gets in. But it generates more excitement. It generates more buzz.
No, for sure. And I'm here for that.
I think what the NBA has done, honestly, I don't like it. Adding the extra round to it or having the play-in situation at the end of the regular season.
It's the same thing, though. They're trying to fan engagement.
Yeah, trying to get a couple more teams involved.
And I get it.
Yeah, trying to get a couple more teams involved. I just think that really does oversaturate things. When people are talking about college football getting oversaturated, you really look at the numbers, and having a 12-team playoff is not that many teams.
No, I think it's great.
In Division I.
Yeah.
I wish I am not for expanding it past that.
I'm not either.
And they're already doing it. That's where
what
I've
I'm
been.
saying.
I wanted it to go past 4.
Yeah.
They could have gone to 8, too. And I think I would have been good with that, but a compromise go to 12. And, of course, they want to expand that
That's
again.
what I'm saying. They always, it's never good enough.
Yeah.
It's never good enough.
NFL playoffs, I've always thought was the sweet spot.
Yes.
I didn't think they needed to expand to one extra team. I thought 6 was actually perfect because I enjoyed seeing the 1 seed and the 2 seed get that first round bye in the home game.
No, I like that too.
I thought there was something to that where 2 teams were going to get that unbelievable achievement.
Yes.
Finishing first or second in your conference, which is a tough thing to do.
Oh, it's
and you
so
get
hard.
a big reward and a benefit for that.
For sure. And I like that. Yeah. I don't know. I also, I was one of those people who loved the 4-team playoff for college. I will say, I loved it.
Well, wait a minute.
Not because my Georgia
I thought you just said.
No, let me explain. Let me finish. Hold
Can
on.
I finish?
Can I finish?
Yeah.
I liked it because every game mattered in the regular season. Like I remember as a girl going to Georgia, if Georgia lost to South Carolina, the season was over. And I cried and I was upset. And I loved that aspect of it. Now, you can lose 2 to 3 games and you're fine. You make the playoff. We're good.
I just see this is what I don't understand. You loved losing to South Carolina.
No, I hated it.
And the feeling of like our season's done because we had one stumble.
When you made it there, you were
I'd
like,
rather have a
holy
chance.
crap. Well, our team is really good. And when you make it to that national title game, oh my gosh, you are literally the best team in the country. You fought tooth and nail to get to where you are. That's why I loved it. I loved the feeling of so stressed out. I wanted to like rip my hair out every Saturday.
I still agree that in what the Buckeyes just did, that emphatically proved that they're the best team in the country.
I agree, and I'm not saying
beat 4
they're not.
legit opponents.
No, I agree with you. I like the 12-team format.
But
keep it there.
I've hated this. We lose one game. We have one miserable day against Iowa, and it's all over.
It's all over. I know. I agree.
11-1 or whatever, and you lost one time. It's like, oh, you must suck. You're done. Yeah.
No, it's just there was a time and place for that, but I have really come to really like the 12-team playoff format. I think it's good for the sport. But let's keep it there. I don't need to be adding more teams.
Little ratings thing for you, Nicole. So tell me Alabama's upset win over Georgia.
We don't have to talk about that.
I'm sorry. It's not about that. It produced a little upset in the ratings, though.
Oh.
So ABC had 10.4 million viewers for the SEC battle right there that saw, them beat them.
Yeah.
That topped the Big Ten matchup where you had 2 top 10 opponents in a whiteout at Penn State, and we got to see James Franklin do,
Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach.
We got to see that.
Yep.
And that had 8.5 million viewers. Not bad, but not 10.4. And I can honestly expect both games to have more than that with just a buzz for that weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And they're both at the same time.
Weekend.
So they're going, that's
They're
18.4 or almost 19 million people
No, for
watching
sure.
college
You're
football.
having to switch. I mean, I remember watching the Bama-Georgia game and then Oregon, Penn State's in overtime. You're switching back and forth. Yeah, that was not great that they were at the same time.
In the noon window on Saturday, Notre Dame blew out Arkansas, 4.3 million viewers on ABC. That narrowly beat Fox's broadcast of USC Illinois, the big noon kickoff, 4.1 million. So Big Ten getting beat by the SEC a couple of times. And lastly, though, you had CBS, 10 TV here,
10
Buckeyes
TV.
in Washington, of course.
Yep.
5.23 million viewers, an 81% increase versus Wisconsin USC that same week last year. But the network fell short of ABC's LSU Ole Miss matchup.
I mean, that's big.
So triple shot, getting beat by the SEC. We don't like to see that.
No, we don't like to see that. But you know what they say? It just means more viewers, maybe. Right?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
If you get the Buckeyes in a better game, you're going to see the big time numbers.
Oh, we saw it with Texas.
But that actually did surprise me that it was that low.
It was a record-breaking number of viewers.
Honestly,
That's awesome.
it's a surprising number. I would have thought Ohio State at Washington in a 3:30 time slot got a much better number than that.
Oh, because the chatter around that game,
there was some buzz. There was some sauce.
A lot of buzz.
I was worried it was a 7-3 game at halftime.
Oh yeah, I was not feeling great.
Yeah, that you had to play that thing out. To make sure that you won that football game, and they did the job. They had some game pressure going into the second half. They buckled down. They owned it. They took it. They they did exactly what they needed to do. All right, the best sounds of the week from our station and beyond. Oh, a little thing called Too Hot.
Too Hot.
With Teddy. That's coming up. It's Common Man and Timmy. That's in 2 minutes.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to hit a 30-minute slowdown due to a crash that's blocking 2 left lanes on southbound 71 on the north side at 670. Police are on scene causing stop-and-go traffic from North Broadway. And there's a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 161 to Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, we've got a problem at Pella.
I like where this is going.
Because of Pella's reputation and quality, a lot of folks assume that we're out of budget.
Oh, that's too... Oh, I hate here.
But we've actually got 5 awesome window lines that fit any budget, from the $300,000 to the $3 million home, and far from the most expensive.
So you actually don't have a problem. Awesome.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman here for Germain Honda of Dublin. So what's the difference? There are other Honda dealers around. Well, Rich Newsom and his team want to earn your trust. They don't expect it, and they earn it by giving you a great price, and then they back it up after the sale with same-day service, no appointment necessary, a great variety of brand new Hondas, and hundreds of pre-owned certified Hondas to choose from, all at the same location. Identify yours at GermainHondaofDublin.com. Germain Honda of Dublin, Sawmill Road, just south of 270.
Shop Meijer and bring more good to life with low prices on everyday favorites and essentials. California organic green or red seedless grapes are $1.99 a pound. Buy one, get one free, fresh from Meijer whole pork shoulder butt roast. Stock up on household items like save $2 on Meijer Ultra Liquid Dish Soap. Get $4 off Meijer Ultra Paper Towels, 12 double rolls. And don't forget to stop by the Meijer Pharmacy for your flu shot. Available today while you shop. That's the good life, a good deal better. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I forgot I was supposed to put the jacket back on, the dress shirt and jacket back on. That was 2 segments ago. I directly disobeying an order from Fishy. He did bring the plug sheet, though.
Plug sheet.
Won't disobey that. T-Bone and Tyvis starts off the day tomorrow. A little football Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. They will give you the Friday football forecast. Meredith Garofalo will be in.
Meredith.
Yeah, she's been doing the segments on the morning show, so that will be fun. From 9 to noon, you get our guys Bishop and Friends. They'll chat with Doug Maurice at 11:30. Rothman and Ice from noon to 3. Give you the Buckeye Bulletin at 1:46, and then we will have a Go to Jail Friday right here on our show. Common Man will be back in the building. It's time.
Back in the building.
It's time. Are you ready?
I was born ready, Tim.
Too Hot Thursday.
Too Hot. Sponsored by the cancer experts at Ohio Health. Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans to learn more.
This is man's favorite segment. It's one of them. It's one of them for me, Teddy. Yeah. So we listen to things. He slaves away. He finds sound from all the other shows. We say that the shows should just send him the sound directly, but he goes and searches and edits them.
It's hard work.
It'd be a lot easier. Yeah.
It would. You get where are the producers of the other shows that want the stuff rebroadcast right here?
Just do my work for me, please.
Yeah,
make it easy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Send me the clips. So what are we starting with, Ted?
All right, first off, on T-Bone and Tyvis. Tyvis was talking about, I can't remember which movie it was. It's like a Disney movie, and he was mentioning it to Bone, and Bone was like, oh, that was kind of before my time. I'm a little older than that. And they got into talking about other things that they watched, or T-Bone had watched when, I'll just play it here. It's talking about a specific
It's a great description.
You just need to listen to what T-Bone has to say here. Here we go.
in 2000, to be fair to me, I was a junior in high school. I wasn't watching the Disney Channel much back then. I was watching the Blurry Channel on the cable that I wasn't allowed to watch, but it was there and you could kind of hear things.
Blurry Channel?
Yeah, you don't know what was about the Blurry Channel?
What are you talking about with the antenna?
Well, no. This is when, like, cable, there would be channels that were like, they were the adult channels. The Spice Network, let's say.
So you was looking
couldn't get them, but you could hear
You're looking at
them.
that filth.
I couldn't see it. It was blurry. Like the lines were all wavy, but occasionally you could hear something.
What you hear? Having sex.
That's what you heard. You heard the noises. Heard the noises right away.
What are we doing with that
What's
soundbite?
happening?
What are these guys doing in the mornings?
Good Lord, Tyvus.
I think what has happened there is that was a live read that Tyvus did for our guys, and they're saving that clip. It sounded like he just said that in that segment.
Yeah.
But that was like thrown in that way, so they're having fun with that. But that
was from the Rapture, remember? The Rapture comment from last Thursday?
No. You thought that it was. But I got further intel on that.
It was from
a read.
Okay.
It was from a read that Tyvus did.
So that's like 3 times. Okay,
yes, it's like 3. They've been playing it over and over. But it made perfect sense for the Rapture.
Yeah, it does.
Which is why that was a good sound job.
That was a good job, Dylan.
Yes, it was a good job.
Good job by you, Dylan.
Dylan Gonzalez, the producer there.
Yeah.
What Bone's talking about, I must confess.
Oh, no.
I am aware. I am aware of what was going on right there.
I don't know what that is. Does that age me in a young way?
So when we had cable, right?
Well, I know, yeah.
When we had cable, you might not remember
internet.
Before
I
like
have
stream.
cable. I know what that
No.
is.
Before digital cable.
No, I know. We used to have the VHS tapes we'd put in the TV.
Okay, so you know about like how you would go to a channel and it would be completely blurry. You remember that when you were a kid? Like if you didn't sign up for HBO,
It would
you would
just
go to
be
like channel 36
staticky,
or whatever.
right? It'd just be
and
like
it would just be static.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But
yeah.
if you looked in the right places, in the right corners, as I spit on you,
yeah, that was a thick one. Good Lord, I need like a shield over here.
Thing went all the way across the studio, so you could look in certain spots, corners of the screen, and see something.
I never experienced that, but I don't know what y'all are up to.
You're not disgusting.
No, I'm not.
Like the rest of us. So that would be the reason for it. But no, I do understand that, Bone. I also, he said the Spice Network.
Yeah, what is that?
There was Spike Network. You remember Spike?
Yeah.
Spike would actually have some decent stuff before like 11 o'clock midnight. I think they had Joe's versus Pros. That might have been a Spike thing.
I think so, yeah.
That was pretty entertaining for a little bit.
They had UFC stuff on there for a while, too.
A little UFC.
It was more...
maybe old reruns of The Man Show. I'm not sure.
It's like something like that,
yeah. But yeah, there would be their infomercial times would just be the Girls Gone Wild tapes that they were trying to sell.
Geez.
So they would just play on a loop, and that wasn't blurred out or anything, but it wasn't like they were showing everything. They were just playing the infomercials, trying to get you to call and buy.
Right, yeah.
Which
Which
you'll
you always
lucky,
did.
You'll be happy to know I never did.
Always did. You
I'm not
did.
picking up the phone and buying that crap there.
That book you're waving about is hardly smart.
All right, Teddy. Too hot. Continue.
All right, Nicole, here's a good buddy of yours. Your buddy Dom. He comes on the show with Bo Bishop every Tuesday. He comes on there, and Bo asked him an interesting question about something that he did, years ago. So something where he would go out and what clubs he would go to, basically. So here we go. Let's listen to Dom talk about what he used to do.
Where was your spot? Back when you were banging, where was your spot you'd go spend a Friday night?
There was a discotheque. This was right after the movie with John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever, came out, and was on the west side. For any of you old guys out there, you'll remember Dixie Electric Company.
Hold on just a second. Dixie Electric Company?
Yeah, Dixie Electric Company. And then there was a place that opened, it was called Apples on Morris Road. That was the other discotheque. And it's pretty funny because back then, John Travolta made, Saturday Night Fever, and discotheque, was like the big thing. And then he made, Urban Cowboy.
Urban Cowboy.
And then all of a sudden, everything went cowboy. And I'll never forget, Apples became like Screamin' Willies or whatever this
You and I We went to Gillies in Dallas.
Yeah, remember that? I enjoyed that. And I think, did we ride the bull? I can't remember.
We didn't. I don't ride mechanical bulls.
Yeah. Wow.
Why is he calling it a discotheque?
No, he called it a discotheque.
Discotheque.
He said discotheque. Credit to Bo for doing the back when you were banging. I
like
heard that. I caught that. So that's spreading into Dom. I don't know. I don't know any of the places that he was naming.
They don't exist anymore.
No. I'm sure they don't exist anymore. I'm trying to see. We had when Skip Mossick would join me near the end of a Buckeye Roundtable episode, he had this great open that he would play because he would give a shout out to another old discotheque in town.
How many are there?
They're back in the day.
So
like
why
back
are we
in the
calling
70s.
it? Why are we
back in
calling
the
it a
70s.
discotheque? What can we just call it a club?
Bear with me. I want to see
what does that even mean?
It was disco.
It was disco.
This is
yes.
the 70s.
This is the
I
70s.
know, but
John Travolta.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, I know what disco is, but I just think it's funny though. It's called a discotheque.
That's what they called
it. They did. That's just let them have their
Listen,
thing.
Cindy Sheeran was the disco queen. Okay, she staying alive.
So you do know.
I know.
I want to see this if this is the right thing with from Skip Mossick in this open.
Big Ten Finals, Michigan.
No, that's not it. No, there's like a dance party open that Skip made that was fantastic. That was from like Charlie Bear's Land of Dance, if I'm getting the name right of the place. Don't worry about it, Teddy. We'll get back to that one.
I wish you could see my screen right now. Well, now it's doing a weird thing, but there are old photos. There is a Facebook group called Dixie Electric Company, and it says for people who remember.
Ooh.
Join it, and there are some really old photos.
So get Dom in there.
I know I need Dommy to join. I'll have him join after
Dom
this.
and his suit jacket with the shirt buttoned down
really
4
well.
buttons. That goes well.
But I bet he wore more of like the ruffly,
yes,
that sort of thing.
More
I don't know
chest,
what that's
more
called.
chest hair too.
Way more chest.
That
hair.
would go hard. That would go
Too
hard.
hot.
We
Yeah.
got time for another one here, Teddy, or maybe we should wait.
Yeah,
look at the time. We'll wait. Much more too hot with Teddy. How many more you got back there?
I've got several more.
Okay, so perfect.
We'll be fine, yeah.
Perfect. We'll be fine. More too hot with Teddy. Nicole Shearin is in for Common Man. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Things are moving slow on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. We also have a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the west side between West Broad Street and 315, about a 5-minute delay. This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders. Eli Manning reminds you there's nothing like football in King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick them up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian, there's nothing like it. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining built Ford tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Nothing beats a cold beer on game day, but sometimes you've still got things to do. Hey guys, Eric Reeser here. It's why I've been grabbing Go Brewing, award-winning non-alcoholic beer that actually tastes like beer. Good news, Go Brewing is now available at Kroger. Grab a 6-pack of their tropical IPA in the beer aisle next time you're there.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with a team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall. Looky here, guys. The Grove City Smoking Hot Wing and Music Fest is back for year 3, Saturday, October 4th at American Nitro. I'm excited. We're talking cold beer, killer wings, live music all day, football on the big screen. It all supports Ghosts of War, helping veterans in need. So veterans and military, you're in free, baby. Get your tickets at americannitro.com/wingfest. Brought to you by The Fan, Columbus Chamber, Martin Painting, T-Mobile, and Greenscapes. Wingfest, flavor, fun, and football. What more do you need?
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto saving for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Can't get enough of your favorite fan content? Good news. We're on all the digitals. Follow 971 The Fan on X, Facebook, YouTube, The Talk, and Gram. Your digital home for endless shenanigans. The Fan.
Truck drivers, it's time to take your skills to a company that invests in your safety and comfort. Schneider's newer and well-maintained equipment keeps drivers moving and making money. Our trucks are spec'd with the latest safety and comfort features that drivers want. Plus, we offer a huge selection of driving jobs so you can find a job with the home time and schedule you've been looking for. Upgrade to a better driving job today. Search jobs near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers,
where Columbus gets engaged.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. If you're a sports card fan like me, you've got to check out Midwest Cards in the Arena District, right outside Nationwide Arena. These guys are true collectors themselves, and they've built a shop that lets you experience card collecting in a whole new way. They've got sealed boxes, packs, single cards, signed memorabilia, and plenty of TVs in their lounge. Yeah, they have a lounge. And don't forget the card bar, where you can open packs while you have an adult beverage. It's awesome. Stop by Midwest Cards today and tell them T-Bone sent you.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Airflow Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Give me some credit, Nicole.
You got the tie,
we just did
collar.
the, well, it's not going to be a popped collar. You gotta,
it is.
You got to get the tie.
Wait, I told you no
collar.
tie.
Double Windsor. I know, I just wanted to do it. I just wanted to get the practice down again.
It's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Good looking knot. How's it look, Teddy?
Doing
From
good,
back
Mike.
It's a little wide. The knot's a little wide.
Is it too wide?
I think so. Slightly.
No, I don't know. So like you said,
But it
we're
looks
not going to...
good.
We're not going to do...
The GCB.
Well, this is ironic because former Buckeye catcher and current Detroit Tiger Dylan Dingler just put the Tigers back in front, 2-1 Detroit, leading on a solo home run to left center.
His last name fits him well. Dinger.
Dylan Dingler did that?
He
the
did.
Buckeye?
The
wow.
Buckeye.
How has he been doing overall for them?
He's been
Tyler?
doing really good. He is a very toolsy defensive catcher. He's got a great arm. Actually threw out Jose Ramirez after he drove in George Valera to tie up the game at 1.
All right. Good for him, but bad for the guards. So this is just typical, getting into the middle innings, later innings, and the guards still have 1 run up on the board.
You're giving more PJ Fleck energy because your shirt, yeah.
Trying to get the tie off. More too hot.
But
time.
you're also giving, like, I was just at my 9-to-5 finance corporate job, and I just got home.
See that? That's pretty good. This guy looks like he has a job.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you wearing? I always wear a suit to the office, Marty.
Every day.
You know?
Every day.
All right, Too Hot with Teddy. Let's continue. What are we listening to here, Teddy?
All right, here's Bo Bishop, and he was talking about maybe starting a new podcast, and I think this is something that you and Common Man could probably start as well. Here we go.
Maybe I'm going to start. Maybe I'll do a podcast where I take movies that I watched in the 80s that were entertaining to me, watch them with one of my boys, and see if they stand up, if they hold up. Like Die Hard held up, Commando held up. What else did I recently do with him? Oh, The Fugitive held up. That one worked. That maybe I'll do that. That might be what it'll be. So we'll put it to the test to see.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like that.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
The Fugitive. I know you.
And I do
like that one.
The Fugitive is great. I was talking to you, Nicole, about some of the other movies.
Yeah.
But that idea, I think, as a podcast could be funny when you have your child on.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know if, depending on how good the kid is at doing that, but that's like what they're doing now. Everybody's on YouTube, so you're finding a lot of younger people that are good on a microphone and able to do stuff like that. I've had Jack pop on for segments. It's kind of a Christmas tradition thing that we've done for the last 2 or 3 years. We'll talk football, whatever. I usually would put it on the Christmas Eve show that we would tape for the Buckeye show. So maybe I'll put him on the podcast
I love
this
that.
year.
Yeah.
So, but that I think sounds like a great idea.
I can't take you seriously without your glasses on. What's going on over
Good,
there?
because I can't actually see.
Yeah,
I was trying to take the tie off. There we go.
But I was like, what's going on over there?
But a lot of good movies.
Just switch the samples.
He was talking about there. And I actually did this with a very specific one. And you know, like, I feel like as parents, we do this for all of our favorite movies.
Yeah.
And it's maybe going to bat like 100. Like, it's below the Mendoza line. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, they're not going to enjoy. But when you find that one that does actually hit, and I was really pleased to see that an old comedy was right up Jack's alley.
I know where
right
this
up his
is
alley.
Joey, did you ever hang around the gymnasium?
He loved Airplane. And you haven't seen it.
So,
he loved it. It was so funny. There's a good disco scene.
My dad likes that movie.
The disco thing actually reminded me of the one scene in the bar where he throws the jacket, comes back around like a boomerang, hits him in the face. It's just stupid stuff.
I need to watch
Stupid
that.
stuff
It
the whole
is on
time.
my list. You know, I also have never seen the Titanic, speaking of movies.
The Titanic.
Is it just called Titanic?
It is.
Alrighty then.
Hey, you know what? You sounded like an Ohioan. Either putting the in front of it or adding an S.
Yeah.
You want to go to the Meijer after the show?
Can we watch the Titanics?
You can watch the Titanics.
Okay.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
All right.
Dom loves that saying, by the way. He always says, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
Does he?
I'm like, okay, Dom.
I like that. I like that. It's good. I like how Dom likes that.
Too hot.
All right, what's next?
All right, I have 2 cuts here from the same person. I don't know if you've been following this. Todd McShay talking about Paul Feinbaum.
I have not, so this will be the first time I've heard it.
So Todd McShay used to work at ESPN. And
oh, yeah, I've heard of him. Todd.
Exactly.
Not really the same big boards as mine. Haven't been doing it for quite as long. I study these guys. I scout these guys. You're not as good as me. Thank you.
Yeah, so he has a podcast on The Ringer now, and he was just talking about the Alabama win actually over Georgia. Sorry about that.
We're bringing it up again. Okay.
They beat him. And within this first one here, he makes a comment about Feinbaum, and that led to more. So let's give a listen to this first one.
If Alabama had lost this game after losing to Florida State, and all like that place is vicious. Watch that trash Paul Feinbaum to see how vicious and like it's just not good humanity.
Right.
Okay. Get my little shot in at Paul, one of the all-time cowards. Is it October 1st yet? 27th. About to be the
Next
28th.
week. Next week.
Yeah, next week I can let it all unleash. We'll explain it all why later.
Now, Todd has had a deal with ESPN that ran into October 1st, and then he didn't want to, ruffle any feathers before then. But this all is about Jalen Carter from Georgia.
Yep.
Good driver.
And Yeah, and Todd
Great
McShay
driver.
had originally said that, this guy's got some issues he's been hearing. People behind the scenes say he has some character issues. And Paul Feinbaum went on and said, I talked to people and nobody's saying this at all. And he kind of called out Todd McShay. And he didn't really do it to his face or talk about it, to him off air or anything. He just went on the air and was saying all these things about him. And then like a month after that, then Jalen Carter had the incident.
And it all came out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Todd knew what he was saying.
Yeah.
What he was talking about.
And then we could listen. Here's what Todd had to say as a follow-up here.
Paul, instead of doing the right thing, you just do what you do. You incite more drama. You just throw out there that you know nothing about. Paul knew nothing about this situation. He made a call, maybe two, to people who are going to help protect their guy, and he stirs more up. And so he gets everyone in the South, not just Athens, after me, right? And so that's it. So when I say he's an all-time coward, that's why I say it. When I say he has no loyalty, that's why I say it. And to be honest with you, I think the guy's a rat. And so he's perfect to be a politician.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Savage.
Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can.
Man. Yeah.
Imagine if I said that about you.
Why would you?
I know.
I don't do bad things to people.
I would never. That's
Just
what
to
I'm
everybody
saying.
that's listening. That's all.
Imagine. I mean.
So, you know what, though? Quick thought, because and good stuff today. That's Too Hot with Teddy. That was
Too
That was
hot.
fun.
Great stuff, Ted.
Feinbaum, you can almost go with things he does on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
He plays the game.
He does.
And he says a lot of stuff that just caters to his audience, to his constituents. And Todd's saying it pretty much the right way. He stirs bleep up. And even when he went out on, he said that Ohio State was just going to get their asses kicked,
I was just
right?
about to bring that up.
Like,
what he
okay,
said about the Texas game.
They didn't. And you just show up to work next
He
week
said-
and you just keep doing the same old thing.
And yeah, I think
No
he does tap
repercussions,
into
and I'm
it.
not saying there should be, but
He knows
you
who's
know what you're
listening to
doing.
him, though.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. He knows who's listening to him, and he's tapping into that. He's not going to sit there and say, oh, the Buckeyes are going to roll the horns. Like, he's not going to say that.
Todd got feisty. I don't
Yeah, that
remember.
was savage.
I don't remember my old pal Beanie being a fan. I think Todd was anti Beanie. I think I remember Beanie having some issues with him and not liking that much. But you know what? You want to get fired up about what the scouts are saying about you and where they have you on the big board? That use it as fuel.
Yeah,
all that
fuel
stuff.
to the
Look at
fire, baby.
Monroe St. Brown. You never forget it.
No.
Memorized all the names. It's like a list, like Steve Buscemi's list, what a Monroe St. Brown has. All right, more time with balls. Listen to this tease.
That's an interesting
More
tease.
time with balls could be changing the landscape in sports. I'll tell you why coming up. Nicole Shearin is in. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 10-minute delay if you're on eastbound 670 from Neal Avenue to 5th Avenue, and you're looking at a couple minutes slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between Hudson Street and Cook Road. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Business owners can keep in touch with up to 200 staff members at one time. Go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telhio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in central and southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, And today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At CARE, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront costs before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. CARE Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Javante Jean-Baptiste, defensive end for the Commanders. He has a torn pec, and it looks like he is going to be out for the season with that. Torn pec sounds like one of the more painful things you could get, right?
Yeah, T-bone. The pectoralis muscle is that great big chest muscle, and that is a major muscle to tear. And I know initially they weren't sure if it was completely torn. I think it came out yesterday. Yeah, it's pretty bad. He's going to need surgery. That's going to put him out for the rest of the season.
What's the reasoning for having the surgery there? If it's partially torn, you don't have to have surgery? Is that usually the case?
You know, I think it depends on the extent of the tear. Small tears, no, I wouldn't worry about it. They can repair. But you start getting into some significant repairs, you know, the concern is that muscle's not going to grow back together again. Of course, a complete tear, the muscle retracts, it pulls apart. There's no way that muscle's grown back without someone going in and pulling it back together and sewing it up.
Malik Neighbors, Giants wide receiver, he tore his ACL. The only, I guess, silver lining to this injury maybe is that the timing of it. Would this give him enough opportunity to fully recover in time for like preseason next year?
The ACL injury it's actually a twisting injury. Typically, your foot's planted, your upper body turns, and you pop that ACL. ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament, so it's a ligament inside the knee joint that holds your bones together in there in that joint. This is a big deal also. You know, for somebody like him, most likely he's going to need to have surgery to repair it. This is a long recovery. You and me, we're talking 9 to 12 months. I would think he would be back for preseason, at least doing some things on the field and then getting ready full season.
Great info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good evening, I'm Tyler Danberg. MLB Wildcard Game 3, bottom of the 6th from Cleveland. Guardians trail the Tigers 2-1. Jose Ramirez hit a game-tying single in the last of the third, but former Buckeye and Massillon native Dylan Dingler hit a go-ahead homer in the top of the 6th. Tigers 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Guardians 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. In 8 minutes, Padres and Cubs clash from Wrigley Field, and the Red Sox and Yankees battle at 8:08 from Yankee Stadium. NFL 49ers are at the Rams at 8:15. Mac Jones makes his second start for the 49ers in place of the injured Brock Purdy. 49ers also without wide receivers Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings. In Baltimore, Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson will miss practice for the second straight day. This update sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP. That's 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or online at sleepbettercolumbus.com.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
How's everybody doing out there? I think it's been fun so far. We've got Nicole Shearin from 10 TV filling in for Mike.
Fun.
And Mike will be back tomorrow.
Guess who's back?
That's right.
Back.
That's right. We do have one more time at 5:30 this evening. Ask Nicole Shearin.
Ask me anything,
Ask
y'all.
Nicole anything. It was a bad idea to start.
A&A.
We've had all sorts of questions. I had one saying, would you leave the realm of TV to take a gig here at the Fan?
That's a loaded question.
I mean, even though we're kind of...
We're a synergy.
Could we get you in a hybrid role where you do both? Where you
I feel like that's what I
co-host a show
regularly.
Yeah, every day.
It'd be really hard. My hours would be funky.
It is because it's I mean, I don't know how it seems to everybody, but we do put a lot into this. Yeah. And sometimes the creative noodle doesn't work the same way every single day.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes I need Fishy's help for ideas.
Yeah.
Sometimes he gives me ideas and I'm like, I don't like that.
I don't
today.
vibe with that.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then every idea
sometimes I love
have,
it.
you don't vibe with.
No.
Ever.
No. Bring me any ideas. You just
because
just want
I'm
the
running
rundown.
from the shot to get here on time.
Yeah. Who would you want to co-host with of everybody that's working here now besides
you can't
me?
Ask me that.
You can't
I was
say
gonna
me.
Say you.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to say Mike.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well,
You or Mike?
Well, we might have an opening.
What?
We might have an opening soon.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm saying because I'll obviously get fired in like 6 months or a year.
But you
so
and
then
I
you can take my job.
No, what?
You said you wanted to work with Mike. And I made a joke. I said I'm going to get fired. Then
Not
you
if
can
I
take
get
my
fired
job
first.
You're not going to get fired first.
I don't know.
Why would somebody fire you? So
I don't know.
We'll do some more questions for Nicole at 5:30. Ryan Day radio show was today too. We haven't listened to clips from him yet.
Love
it.
it.
We'll do that. So I got back into my suit and
look
shirt,
really
by the way.
fresh over
so I'm
there.
ready to go. Like I got to be out the door.
Is your shirt tucked in?
I'm not tucked yet. I'll tuck in another break. Okay.
Okay. Just checking.
I have to undo.
Please
belt.
take the pen. Y'all, I didn't hit on this
belt
earlier.
And zipper to tuck in.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
that's kind of how that works.
No, but I've seen people just jam
you're a
their
child
shirt in.
You're like, you're a
without
child.
unzipping and unbuttoning the pants, and I can't.
no.
That's uncomfortable.
Listen, y'all, we didn't talk about this
to do that.
earlier, but Timmy has a pen in his pocket. Like he's trying to be like some smart guy who's ready to take notes. I told him he needs to take it out. It's not the vibe.
Is this no good?
No,
it's a
you
nice
look
little
like you're trying too hard.
Look at this pen, though.
It is a nice pen.
It's a beautiful pen. It's
is
silver.
That 24 karat gold?
Silver and gold.
Silver bells.
Silver and gold.
That's where I went with that one.
So no, I can't do that. I thought it looked neat, and if I needed a pen, just look at
you're
this.
not going to need a pen, Tim. You're going to a middle school football banquet. What are you going to take notes?
Might not
draw
work.
up some plays.
It might be broken. Oh, there it is.
No, that seems productive.
Oh,
okay.
Look at that. Solid
Then
ink.
I think of how it could drip in your pocket in in the movies.
It's ballpoint though.
Oh, thank
God. It's not drippy.
Yeah, you're not drippy. That's for sure.
Come on. Just with the pen, bad move.
Take the pen out. Please take the pen out. Looks
All right.
better.
All right. I'm taking the pen out.
You switch the samples.
So I saw this story, and this was pretty interesting because you've all noticed this as general fans, and maybe you haven't looked up any numbers, but I'm sure if you're following certain accounts, there's been a lot of data and stats too about the length of the field goals in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, Teddy, you right there. You put Brandon Aubrey out there.
Yeah.
You're within
crushes
75 yards.
Yeah. Let's take a shot.
Cam Little down in Jacksonville in the preseason hit from 70.
Yes, he did.
This doesn't make any sense.
crazy.
Like there has to be limitations to what the human body can do. We're not talking about the enhanced games here, which I'm now becoming a little excited for. The steroid thing that they're going to do.
Yeah.
Just shooting everybody up, jacking everybody up. And then we're going to go out there and put our bodies to the limits. It's honestly, that's crazy. But so Vic Fangio, defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, he was talking about this. And he said, you know what you guys have missed during their Tuesday press conference? This was unprompted by any kind of question. He said, not just you, but everybody is. We gave up a 65-yard field goal and a 58-yard field goal against the Buccaneers. These kicking balls that they changed this year have drastically changed the kicking game. We've noticed it. Field goals in particular. So it's almost like they need an asterisk here. It was the live ball era or the asterisk era for those home runs. Bonds and Sosa and McGuire, they were hitting. The way they've changed the ball. The NFL, the kicking ball has drastically changed field goals. And so Florio, Common Man's favorite guy, wrote a little about this. He said teams previously got 3 brand new kicking balls, or K-balls as they call them in the biz, within 60 to 90 minutes before a given game. I didn't know that. It's day of, 60 minutes, an hour before kickoff. That's it. Never seen those footballs before then. Chris Boswell, he explained it after hitting a 60-yard field goal to beat the Jets in week 1. Teams now get all 60 kicking balls to start the year with unlimited time to break them in. Time with balls. More time with balls.
TWB.
Then each can be used in up to 3 games. That's
wild.
That's such a change.
Yes. Drastic change.
I don't know if I'm in the minority here. As a general fan, I do not spend a lot of time thinking about the actual basketball.
I don't think anybody
does. The actual football.
Yeah.
Maybe more so in baseball. I feel like this comes up a little bit more in baseball when you talk about the mudding process and what Fangio was discussing, like the live ball era, the dead ball era. I feel like that's been more of a thing in baseball with like exit velos and all that. But it became a big thing under Deflategate.
Yep.
And how that process worked. And I just find this interesting, and it does seem a little out of hand with how long these
100%.
field goals are.
I think it's insane that, like you said, they go from 60 to 90 minutes before to here you go. You can have all of them. And your work, like we were just talking about.
And I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do with them.
You're using them. You're breaking them in.
I don't know if there's like a smushing that you're like
sure
bending in the points of the football. You see the guys on the sideline like trying to smash them in a little bit.
I guarantee you they do something.
They're doing stuff to them. They're doing stuff to their balls. Yes, they absolutely are. And
they are.
They're probably practicing with them every single week.
Yes.
Banging them through the uprights, and they've had unlimited time with them. Maybe there's a limit to how worn in or how worn down you want a particular football.
Yes.
But you're talking about the balls you get at the start of the season, and then in week 16 or 17, how worn in those are.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's clearly having an effect on the game, and that's Vic's take on that right there. And you're inside 65 yards, and you almost feel, if you got a guy with a leg,
we're good.
70%, like he's going to have the distance at least.
Well, and that's the thing is I feel like we used to have the feeling of like, oh my gosh, we're screwed.
Yeah.
This isn't going to happen.
And I think you should feel screwed.
Yes.
When it's a 65-yard field goal.
Correct.
You should feel like, my God, this will be a miracle if it goes in.
Yeah. I mean, hitting a 70-yarder isn't... Oh, we're getting a sign.
You finish your thought.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Finish the thought.
I'm just saying that hitting a 70-plus yarder this year, insane.
Insane.
That is insanity.
Yeah, and it's been done already in the preseason.
Yes.
We just had a little...
Well, I agree with you, Nicole. But anyways, in Cleveland, top of the 7th inning, Tigers add on 2 more runs. 4-1 Detroit, leading Cleveland on a 2-run single by Wenzel Perez. Thank goodness for soundproof editing booths from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Where's your head and then your heart right now, Tyler Danberg?
Head is high because it's the greatest divisional comeback in baseball history. Not even the 1914 Miracle Braves could do better. But it's tough to see it happen in Game 3 like this. But you know what? Hats off to Stephen Vogt. And you know what? If there's one thing that we know about these Guardians, it's that they never go down until the final out's recorded.
You know what
it
they
ain't
need?
Over till it's over.
You know what they need, Tyler? You know what they need?
What do they need?
Schneeman.
Feel the need for Schnee.
That's right. A little Top Gun call out there. Bring the demons in there. He's not playing in this game.
Oh, but
time to pinch hit.
Yeah. Schneeman's demons.
He'll strike out. All right, coming up here, Ryan Day had his final radio show.
The Minnesota Gophers.
I don't know why I said final.
Yeah, what are we doing? We're not at the end of the year,
Maybe I
Tim.
meant like final.
Final of the week.
Final media appearance of the week. Maybe that's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Radio.
He had his radio show at noon on our air today. What's he talking about as this Minnesota game approaches? Find out next with us. Nicole Shearin is here. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for an accident that's in the center lane on southbound 71 on the north side before 270, causing about a 5-minute delay and slower traffic from Polaris Parkway. We also have a 5-minute delay on southbound 315 from 5th Avenue to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Wendy's. Get 2 #1 selling bacon cheeseburgers, Wendy's JBC, plus medium fries and soft drink for just $8. Total game changer. Order today. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Request JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Claim per independent market research company. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great cars, great deals, Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. You know the savings are so good. Great Lakes Hyundai of Dublin. You know the savings are so good. Great Lakes Hyundai of Columbus. Good. GLakesHyundai.com.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Don't miss the Right Rug Flooring Outlet Super Sale. Save up to 80% on truckloads of floors and more, including tiles starting at 19 cents a square foot and a massive selection of carpet, luxury vinyl, laminate, and hardwood, even installation supplies. Everything you need for your next project. Save up to 80% during the Right Rug Flooring Outlet Super Sale on Poth Road in Whitehall. Hurry, the Outlet Super Sale ends September 30th. Dealers welcome.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
Other stations in town have started using AI voices. It's because they're cheap and they think you're stupid. Well, we may think you're stupid, but we don't think you're cheap, damn it. We're live and local with real people. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
At the Ohio Lottery, we make Keno fun, your way. That means every few minutes across Ohio, 20 out of 80 possible numbers are randomly picked. And if some of the numbers you picked match, voila, you're a winner. Keno doesn't require you to know a single thing about sportsball or overs, unders, pluses, minuses, or lines, or whatever else. Keno is as simple as, did some of my numbers match? They did? Great. You just raked in some dough. There are more than 20 hours of Keno draws every day and thousands of places to play statewide. Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Play responsibly.
From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools to help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Blue skies, light winds, and fine finish on this Thursday. Temperatures right around 80 degrees. Cooling down with mostly cloudy skies to the low 50s by Friday morning, with plenty of sunshine to finish off the day, back in the low 80s and back in the 70s and 60s, and dry for your high school football plans. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I am so looking forward to a visit, from the Queen tomorrow, because the Browns will be going to London. I'm sure they're already there. They showed up.
They are there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common Man will be back. He'll be back. He had a few days off, and the Browns are going to London. I just thought of that.
That's great.
I will squeeze the Queen out of him. I'll do whatever I got to do. Teddy, we're going to hold him down and make the Queen come out. So that's going to happen tomorrow. What did you just see over? What did you see there?
So I was scrolling through Twitter, X.
As you do.
And as I do. And there's a screenshot. Y'all all remember the national championship Ryan Days on the golf cart with Will Howard.
Oh, yeah.
And they run
some
into
other guys.
And some other guy. Was Jack on there? Somebody else was on there. It doesn't show in the photo.
It was the good players that were going to the podium,
presser.
right?
So
yeah,
was
Jack had to be there too.
And when they run into the wall, and it's the screenshot of Ryan Day looking over at the girl who was driving, and someone tweeted and said, "I wonder whatever happened to her." You know,
that's great.
Me too. Where is she now? I'd love to do a follow up.
Tosh.0.
Yeah, where is she now?
Internet, like what was that? Something Redemption, the name of his segment.
Yeah.
He did a thing with that idiot Indiana student.
Oh God!
You remember the Wheel of Fortune?
Yes. Yeah. Wait. What?
on the spot dice spin, or no? Was it mythical hero Achilles?
What was that?
God, what an idiot!
I think it's I don't remember.
That young man was a Indiana University Bloomington student.
Idiotic.
What are we?
Poor
you don't
guy,
know
though,
Achilles?
Okay. Well, I don't.
That's a bad day.
That's a bad day.
That's a bad day.
I was trying to make it better.
You're not making up.
Day.
You just have to own it. You just have to say, I can be a little stupid sometimes.
I can be slightly dumb.
That's okay.
Yeah, because so can I.
It stinks that you got caught on national TV.
Not great.
On Wheel of Fortune being that dumb. But the woman.
I know.
The golf cart driver.
I would love to follow up with her.
I heard it wasn't just that. I heard she was really bad. I heard she was almost running people down on the field
I heard
as
about
well.
that too. Yeah, she should not be driving.
Saw. Like take her license away. Or maybe she was just too amped up.
Do you think she went to Georgia?
Yes, that's good.
I just roasted my own team.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I know.
They've got problems.
Yeah. They do.
They
maybe she'll be in Miami this year.
Is that where the championship game is?
National championship, yeah.
They should. Bring her back.
Bring her back, baby.
But you get her a golf cart with like a giant inflatable bumper.
Yes, a bumper
around it.
Yes.
So that way, when she runs into
it's like
passerbys,
it's like those little bumper
coaching
boat
staff, players.
cars.
Yeah, like one of the bumper boat things.
Yes.
You put
I love it.
big giant inflatables like what you put in the lanes at the bowling alley.
Love
they
it.
could be behind them. And she can just bounce people out of the way.
Yeah.
Because the thing, when she made that turn, it wasn't even close.
Was she like
it wasn't
awake?
even close.
Was she half asleep?
Why are you not like just slightly pressing down on the acceleration to make sure that you've got that corner? Like there's this spot that we have for my York buddies that are listening. We have this little turnaround spot that there wasn't enough space to do anything. They did the best they could when they repaved or did the tee box area. But if you get in there just right, it's almost like a little mental game that you play with yourself. Like if I can get this golf cart into this spot to where I can make the turn before I hit the wooden like decorative planks there, before I have to stop and then do like a 4-point reverse, then you're going to have a nice 18th hole because it's on 17 green going into 18. So if you can pull that off, it's almost like
you're like,
I'm on it. I'm on it today.
Yeah.
I got in there just in the right spot. I can make that little U-turn, point in the right direction, groove a little 256-yard 3-wood right down the right side of the fairway.
Bang.
56-degree wedge right to 9 feet and make the birdie putt. So Ryan Day having his, like I said, not.
Can you feel the tension in the air right now? I know I can.
I don't know why. I don't even know.
Not his last one, Tim.
I don't even know why that played right there. But Ryan Day and the Buckeyes are getting ready for Minnesota.
The Gophers.
Night game. And how excited are you for this game? It's a big spread for Ohio State. 3 touchdowns as it's going to settle here later in the week. But PJ Fleck and the Flecktones, they come in. They always play hard, but they're at a huge disadvantage competitively against the Buckeyes. This would be a massive upset just to keep this within 10 points, I believe.
I mean, more like PJ Flex.
PJ
Pex because of his shirt.
That's what you got? That's what you're going with?
I'm excited for this game. I will say, I think I'm more excited for the games after this one. But we always love,
with Illinois, you can look at this as sort of trappy.
Exactly.
That you've got to get this done to get to a big road game.
Yes. Illinois, then you're going, you've got Wisconsin, Penn State, obviously. Looking forward to that. But, yeah, I mean, every Saturday is a test for Ohio State. We get to see more and more of this offense, of this defense. I'm excited for another night game at the Shoe. Those are always fun. The guys love them. It's a good atmosphere. But, no, I'm not. I mean, no, this matchup is not one where you're like, oh, my gosh, yes. That Washington matchup was a great matchup. This one, not so much, but I think we're going to see a lot of action. I think we're going to see, some schemes that we maybe haven't. I think we're going to see Julian Sayin air it out. I think we're going to see all that, which is always fun.
Talking about some of those schemes, here was Ryan Day on the show today, I promise, on defensive coordinator Matt Patricia, changing up some of those looks defensively in the buy-in that they're seeing back there.
Matt does a really good job of changing up the looks, and that was one of the things we talked about during the process of hiring Matt was we need to change up a few of the looks and make sure we put guys in situations to be successful and give guys roles. You see us use multiple personnel groupings based on situation. And I think the guys are believing in it. They're bought in. They're playing with really, really good confidence. But it doesn't just happen on game day, like you were saying, Jim. Like, you still have to go put it on the field. You have to put the preparation in. You have to put the film work in. You got to go put it on the practice field, the walkthroughs, the meetings. Every little ounce counts.
You hear a lot about the term complementary football, and there's maybe some slightly different meanings for that for different coaches, but he's talking about that with last week's performance.
The game on Saturday could have gone a bunch of different ways, but after we didn't convert on the 4th down, and we had the penalty there on the 30-yard line going in, it turned into a different style of game. I thought we did a really good job in the middle 8 and played well in the second half, but only ended up with 6 possessions. But the number one goal, first road game against a team that had won 22 straight there, was to win the game. We felt like the defense was playing strong, and I thought we controlled the ball on offense for the majority of the game. Only punted once, I think, in the last 2 games. But when you're going against teams that are going to keep it in front and force you to work the ball all the way down the field, you got to finish drives in the red area, and so that's a huge emphasis, as we know it always is, but it's even more now.
Yeah, and even offense helping out the defense. I think the run game did just what they needed to do. Donaldson had his moments out there.
Yeah, CJ killed it out there.
Yeah, Bo Jackson obviously is the best looking one.
Yep.
And it showed with 17 carries there.
He almost had his 3rd straight game with 100 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 100 twice, then 80 yards on the button. His yard per carry was down in this one. But you're playing Washington on the road.
Yeah.
Different opponents. I thought that was a nice job by him. He still runs hard every time he touches it.
It's honestly, what I love about watching him too is it's the yards he gets at. Like, he kind of has this, like, you hit the accelerator button and it's 2-time. 2-time speed? That's what I think of him. It's like he busts through and then it's like, pew. That's how I would explain it.
It's a little
visually. That's how I would a sound effect for him.
Well, he's the guy that brings the energy. He's got the turbo boost as well.
Turbo boost, yeah.
A little turbo boost.
He's got a little turbo energy.
All right, did I get a little signal there?
Is something happening?
A little signal time.
Not the good kind of signal.
I saw the scoreboard. Yeah, I saw it.
Tigers lead 6-1. Bottom of the 7th. Guards have a man on first with 2 outs, but Spencer Torkelson and Riley Green with a pair of RBI singles each.
6 outs left. That's it.
Yikes.
6 outs left in the season, or it is done for the Cleveland Guardians. All right, more of Ask Nicole Anything.
Oh, boy.
We have seen some of the questions. You can throw us some more. 614-787-3093 on the burner phone, at Man and Timmy 971. You guys in the YouTube chat as well. That's coming up in 2 minutes. Nicole Shearin is in. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's on the left shoulder of southbound 270 on the east outer belt after Morse Road. And you're looking at a 25-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work, just honest expert waterproofing. Protect your home for water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Good morning, Columbus. It's going to be a good day, and it's going to be big. With the biggest morning news team in Central Ohio, Good Day Columbus. The biggest news, weather, and traffic in town every day. Bringing you over 5 hours of breaking news, live reports, and continuing coverage, and stories that'll make you smile. First Warning Weather gets you ready for the day ahead, and Steer Clear Team Traffic will get you to work on time. Good Day Columbus, weekday mornings on ABC 6. It's going to be a good day.
Hello, it's Robin Roberts here.
Hey guys, it's George Stephanopoulos here.
Hey everybody, it's Michael Strahan here. Wake up with Good Morning America.
Robin, George, Michael, GMA, America's favorite #1 morning show. The morning's first breaking news, exclusive interviews, what everyone will be talking about that day. Put some good in your morning and start your day with GMA.
Good Morning America.
Tuesday morning starting at 7 on ABC 6.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I get a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
Nicole Shearin is filling in for Common Man today.
Up?
Yeah, peace out.
Peace up, Tim.
Whatever.
Peace up, A-Town.
I can't do it.
Come on,
okay?
Tim. Come on.
So, Mike will be back tomorrow. Looking forward to that. But
Mikey.
We've given you guys all the opportunity to ask our 10 TV friend, Nicole Shearin, who has missed a few of the Wednesday segments,
Okay.
Leather Jacket Time.
Are you going to roast me more?
Yes.
You know why I'm missing is because I have my other job to do.
Do you think you'll make it next Wednesday?
Absolutely, I'll be here in my leather jacket with my sunnies on.
What if
ready to vibe?
What if they call some media availability though?
Then I have to do my job, Tim.
Well, I don't like that.
I don't either.
Your job is that.
And my
Wednesday
job
at 3:30.
is also television.
Yes, but I know
being a reporter.
You can do that after.
Can I?
You can show up when you get there. Say you will wait for Nicole Shearin. Ohio State's going to hold back some press conferences until you get there.
For me.
You don't think so?
I think they would.
I think they should.
If I put in the request.
Oh, by the way, like we were talking candy yesterday, underrated candies.
Okay.
Adam King threw one at me that I'd never heard of, I'd never seen, and I
it?
feel dumb for it. Chico sticks.
What the heck is that?
So you never heard of it either?
Chico stick?
Yeah, like CHICO sticks. They look really good. They're like a peanut butter thing that's got some toasted coconut on it.
Ew. I don't like coconut.
Yeah, you're oohing?
I don't like coconut.
I think it sounds good.
Not coconut.
I think it sounds delicious.
I've never seen this in my life.
Do you? And I hadn't seen it either, but I'm willing to try it. I think I could find some enjoyment out of it.
Okay.
I think I see that. Peanut butter, toasted coconut. Yeah.
I like the peanut butter part, not the coconut part.
I love a little coconut. It's refreshing.
No. Kind of tastes like sunscreen. Like
I know where you're going with that.
You know where I'm going?
It's beach vibes.
Yeah, sunscreen.
I like
and the texture
I like
of
all
coconut.
that though.
I don't like the texture.
I thought you were a beach gal.
I am.
Like you
that
would
doesn't
like
mean I have to like
the smell,
coconut.
the scent of sunscreen, right?
I do, yeah.
I mean, I'm used to
But,
it
like, certain
because I
kinds
play
only.
a lot. I play a lot of golf and I have fair skin, so I have
you
to wear.
golf? Do you like golfing?
Did you know that?
I didn't know guys liked golf.
Yeah, did you hear that? Yeah.
Do you know I also play golf?
You did play some golf, right?
Yeah, and I went to the driving range last week by myself. It was actually so therapeutic.
Nice.
Just
I
threw
like
my
to hear
headphones
that.
in by myself. It was awesome.
Hey, hitting them.
Great.
Yeah.
No, really.
Just like that. Great.
No, like
Ready to
I
fire
really was proud of my.
75?
Okay, so I was just using my driver at the range.
Oh man, love that.
What?
You're straight to the big dog.
Well, no, because I've been using my
forget
7.
about the wedge.
No, I've
forget
been
about
using
the
my
short
7
game.
for everything, and that's what I would you normally do at the driving range. But then I was like, I just want to have fun and just knock them out of the park.
Just rip them.
Rip them. I was hitting them like over 200. I was proud of myself.
My my golf pro at York was listening. He was telling me how that spot on 18 and 17 takes some serious skill with the golf cart.
I mean, sounds like it.
Yeah, you were telling me how you were playing out in California.
Yes.
And you got yourself into one of those situations where the cart shut off on you.
Yes.
And I've had that happen because the GPS carts,
they know that you're in the bad area.
And they don't want you to get too close to a tee box or the green, and you get that, but sometimes they won't even let you correct your mistake.
No, the cart literally shut off, and I'm just sitting there, and I can't move. So then I had to get out and push it. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
You actually had to push the cart?
Yes. Until it would turn on again and let me drive.
And a push cart is something that a lot of people actually use.
Yeah,
but it's not the whole cart that you push.
Correct.
It's a little bit too heavy to do that.
Slightly.
So, what was this? Sorry, this one jumped on me. Nicole, we're going back to Ask Nicole.
Okay.
How do you feel about a gym selfie on dating profiles for dudes?
It's an immediate
gym selfies.
Okay, like the ones
bad, right?
Yeah, if you're in the sleeveless tanks, oh my God, it's an ick for me. I'm going to be honest.
This guy says I'm turning 50, so forget about that
happy
anyway.
50th, sir.
And my ex says not to do it, but I don't trust her opinion.
Not
Thanks,
to do
Matt.
the gym selfie?
No, trust her opinion.
Yeah, please do.
That's not smart.
That's an ick.
Yes,
okay? If you want the girlies, don't be doing that.
What are we talking about? Like taking a gym selfie?
I know you do those a lot, Tim, but
I haven't been to the gym in like 4 months. How can I take a selfie if I'm never there? I was told that the armpit trimming is weird.
I'm never gonna look at you the same. I'm just picturing you in your bathroom trimming your armpits now.
What?
Do you think Mike trims his armpits? I feel like he does. He screams that energy.
I think
for
he
me.
does. I think we talked about manscaping at one point in time.
You guys should do it together.
I'll ask him
That'd be
tomorrow.
a really good bonding experience for you guys.
Yeah, somebody hit me up and said, Timmy, it's not normal for men to shave their armpits. Also, tell Nicole I have a super cute golden retriever.
I do love a golden. I want one of my own.
So where are you if like single guy has a dog?
I love that.
That's good?
Yeah. It means you know how to take care of something.
So you don't have a dog?
No, I don't. I mean, back home in California, I have 2 dogs, but parents.
Not as you're living the solo dolo.
No, because my
life.
hours are so crazy. I don't think my dog would be alive right now if I had an animal. It wouldn't be fair to the dog. I'd never be able to take him out. I'm never home. Just wouldn't be good.
All right, here's another one from the burner phone. Nicole, is Jackson Hatsfield Airport in Atlanta, Georgia?
Hartsfield Jackson. They don't even know how to say it properly.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Is that what it is?
Hartsfield Jackson, Atlanta.
I think I've maybe been through the Atlanta airport once on a connection.
I know it like the back of my hand.
I've never actually done Atlanta. I've transferred. I've had a connection one time. I've never done Atlanta.
Peace up, A-Town?
I've never done Hotlanta.
Wow. I got to give you a tour.
Too hot.
Too hot.
Yes. Is it the worst airport in all of the U.S.?
No, LAX is the worst airport in all of the United States. That place is terrible.
I got to go Midway.
Midway?
Yeah, Chicago Midway.
I haven't spent much time there, only for like a connection.
It's been under construction for the last
That's how
ever
LAX
since they built it. It's been under construction.
I don't
And
know.
our
man.
airport's under massive
Yeah,
construction
but
now,
Columbus
too.
is so easy to get through.
You know, an underrated airport? Kansas City.
Palm Springs.
The only problem with the Kansas City airport is they did the facility is great. The airport, the terminal, it's so easy.
Yeah.
It's the breeziest airport I've ever flown in and out of for an international. They just built it in the wrong spot. They figured that Kansas City was going to expand north, and it expanded south.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It expanded south to places like Olathe and Overland Park and all those other towns down there. And it's like 45 minutes north of where everything is.
Yeah, that's not great.
So even from
Not
Lawrence,
convenient.
from Lawrence where I went to school, it would be like an hour and 40 minutes to get up there.
No.
And that's not
No.
great to just go to an airport. Here's another fun one. Nicole, what is your dream concert to attend?
Oh, that's so hard.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I have been to some really cool concerts. I went to Stagecoach a couple years ago.
So who is
I saw Carrie Underwood, Keith Urban, Luke Bryan.
Okay, that's a full-on country music thing.
Yeah, whole
Got it,
country
got
music
it.
festival. I saw Tina Turner in concert. She was an absolute queen.
Tina Turner.
Yes.
Rolling on the river.
That would have been probably up there. I also saw oh my gosh, this is so bad. I'm blanking on his name. Rockin' Man. Help me.
Elton John.
Thank you. Elton John. Oh my gosh.
Were you
I
Rimmer?
saw him at Dodger Stadium for his last tour. That was really cool. Dream concert though, I don't really have one off the top of my head right now.
Oh gosh.
Because I really have seen a lot of them.
Yeah, I got to check Billy Joel off the bucket
That's
list.
cool.
Yeah, and he's not doing well now, so I don't know
yeah.
if he's going to be playing more, but
I would like to see Justin Timberlake. I hear he puts on a good show.
no, I heard the opposite. I heard JT
My mom
recently
loved
was
it.
JT was recently on Instagram for doing a lazy half-ass
Oh.
performance.
He used to be
where he
like
was
really
hardly
like
dancing
the guy.
and like barely singing any of the lyrics.
Okay,
It
well,
was
then
the
forget
one
what I just
It was
said.
like the one song that was popping for a while from the Trolls movie. The I Got That Feeling.
I got that feeling.
Yes.
Inside my bones.
That's right.
That one?
And he wasn't giving
Maybe
his
I
all
should
for that
do
one.
it.
So I don't know.
Shame on you, JT.
Another one from the burner. When Nicole met Matthew McConaughey, did
all
she
right, all
have
right.
the Elaine moment when she met John? That's another Seinfeld reference.
Elaine. I don't
It was
know
John F.
Seinfeld.
Kennedy Jr.
I don't know Seinfeld.
When you met Matthew McConaughey,
What about it?
What did it do? Was there any kind of?
I think I blacked out.
Was there any? Okay, so
Yeah.
describe that. That was
I blacked out.
someone
in the
special
moment.
for you, like too famous.
Oh my
or
gosh,
what?
yeah. I love How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Great movie. I
It's a
am
chick flick
obsessed.
monster.
Oh my God, yeah. I've
Yeah.
watched Fool's Gold. Matthew McConaughey is up there for me in terms of actors. And when he strolled into the shoe with his big Matthew McConaughey belt buckle, cowboy boots, the hat, the hair that maybe he doesn't shower all the time, according to certain people, I blacked out in the moment. It was one of those famous people. And with our jobs, it's really cool. We get to see a lot of famous people.
It's kind of dumbed down a little bit
It
because
has.
you talk to a lot of athletes.
Yeah, but
But it's different when you got Glenn Powell
He was like glistening
and then
in
Matthew
the sunlight.
McConaughey.
I was starstruck, I'll be honest.
Did you like Glenn? Did you see
I didn't
him?
get to meet him. I didn't see him. I mean,
King got an interview with him.
The sidelined him on that game. You couldn't see two people in front of you. The sidelines were absolutely absurd that game.
Was there anybody else that famous that besides those two that we maybe left off that
At
we
the
should have
game?
talked about? Yeah, at the Texas game.
No, I think those were the two that were very much
Those are
like
pretty.
the biggest.
Those are heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously have like the guys who come back, the returners, all
Right.
that
No,
stuff.
no, I
But
wasn't.
no, those were like the guys.
I wasn't talking in that sense just about
Yeah.
former Buckeyes who were back.
No, those were definitely the two.
All right, Nicole, thanks for letting us ask you and our listeners
Hey, I'm an open
all
book.
those questions.
Always.
Yeah, you are, and that's why we like you. Back page is coming up here. Nicole Shearin is in for Common Man. It's Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident that's causing a 25-minute slowdown on northbound 315 after North Broadway. Expected to be stop and go from 670. And you're looking at a 5-minute delay on southbound 270 on the west outer belt between Tuttle Crossing Boulevard and I-70. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Get Eco.
ECO. Hey, Aaron, I invented a way to make sure people's furnaces are safe.
Do you test high temperature, flame rollout, flame limit, and flame proving?
Yeah, no one wants to set their house on fire.
Do you inspect the heat exchanger?
Yeah, no one wants a house full of carbon monoxide.
We already do all that for just $89.
Yeah, but my price is just $88.
Okay, so $88 will be the new price for a furnace safety check.
Get Eco.
ECO. I also invented a cool new name for it.
Okay.
I call it the Super Safety Check.
What makes it super?
Well, it costs $1 less, and it has super in the name.
Should I start calling you Super Jerry?
The Super Jerry Super Safety Check. I like it.
Get Eco to safety check your furnace.
Or, for $1 less, you can get the Super Jerry Super Safety Check.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
Other stations have crappy ratings and they wonder why no one listens. So instead of investing money in local talent, they fired people and plug in AI voices. Gee, real entertainment. Well, all of our dummies are real, damn it. The Fan, Ohio's real human destination.
Is there anything better than a college football Saturday? Not if you're at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Join the Fan for watch parties for the games this season. Oh, you got to check out the display case of amazing autographed prizes you can win. It's beautiful. 2 massive TV walls to watch the national champs. Watch and place wagers with over 30 kiosks. Contests, prizes, and live shows. Must be 21 or older to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
1-800-GOT-JUNK is your friend with the truck.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
All our people are in uniforms.
And our trucks are clean and shiny.
And big.
We leave spaces empty and clean.
For you.
1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
America works, and Valley has the tools. Valley is your #1 volume Ford commercial truck dealer in the nation. Business owners choose from 550 new Fords, including 80 Transit vans and 170 Super Duties. Stakes, dumps, box trucks, pickups. Save big at Valley Ford of Columbus with Section 179 tax savings. As Carnell Tate says,
the game-winning deal is always at Valley.
ValleySuperstore.com. I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet Store.
Visit the Good Feet Store today. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Good Feet Store on Polaris Parkway near the Polaris Mall or on Stringtown Road at Grove City.
It's almost Football Friday. All play and no work.
Sponsored by Tansky Sawmill Toyota.
Your home for football, the Fan.
Buckeye Show is coming up at the top of the hour. Nicole Shearin has been hanging out with us here today from 10 TV in for the common man. Whoop, whoop. He will make the return tomorrow. Thanks again for doing it. I didn't like this one. You know what? Before I do that, I got some things I want to do.
Tim, your shirt is unbuttoned very low.
I'm sorry, okay?
It's very...
PJ Fleck was getting to me. I saw it again on social media.
You were inspired.
That looks nice.
You were inspired.
That looks nice. A copycat,
I respect it.
We here are sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. We thank them for sponsoring our lovely show. And I want to give you guys some stuff right now.
Ooh.
Because I have got a day coming up on Saturday. I'm going to be a busy man. We've got the Smokin' Hot Wing and Music Fest this Saturday, October 4th, third straight year. I will have been out there. This thing goes from noon to 9 p.m. at American Nitro in Grove City. They got a big, huge yard out there in front of their spot. It is perfect for this thing. I'm telling you. In addition to the wings, there's going to be music, plenty of adult beverages, and me. I'm going to be there.
You're the star of the show.
I don't know about that, but I will be there. I'll be judging some of the wings. And I've got 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 packs of tickets.
Wow.
3 packs of tickets right now. So we're going to put Teddy to work in the last segment. Callers 4, 5, and 6.
Love it.
You know what? 5, 6, and 7. 6, 7.
Guys, I don't understand that.
8,
I don't
2,
get it.
There's nothing to get. It's from a
No, I know what it's
from
from.
a rap song.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we do. So 821-9710, 821-9710. I see him standing over there. I see it.
Oh, it's a bad sign.
It's a good sign.
Hey.
It's now 6-3 Tigers after 8 innings, heading into the top of the 9th. Jose Ramirez with a routine ground ball to first. Spencer Torkelson, the first baseman, gobbled it up. Easy play, right? Will Vest, the pitcher covering, dropped the ball. It rolled to the dugout. 2 runs came in to score. Jose took second base, but Ramirez then was tagged out. After review, they overturned the call, and it was originally ruled safe. He's out, so inning over, but the Guardians have some life heading into the top of the 9th, down 6-3.
Ball went into the dugout, you said?
It was heading into the dugout.
Heading in there, it got cut
hit off the dugout, so ball was still alive. Jose Ramirez out at second base.
All right, Tyler Danberg, everybody, our update anchor, Buckeye football sideline reporter extraordinaire, helping us out with the baseball updates, even in between his updates.
I love it. Thanks, man.
Good job today.
Great stuff.
Fantastic. I'm sorry that your team is about to lose. But they were there. Got to the game 3.
They made it, you know?
Got to the game 3. So here was something. Speaking of playoff baseball, I was watching around yesterday, and did you see what Ben McDonald said?
No.
Ben McDonald, former big league pitcher, played for my Orioles when I was a kid. I never really had much of an opinion. He was never like a dog. He was good, not great. Like, he was a solid starting pitcher. They're like, imagine this. Like, we work here at the Fan. I think that means because we work here, we should try to show that we care a little bit about some of our other programming.
Maybe.
Like, you hear us talk about the other shows.
Yeah.
I'm not crapping on any of our other shows that are here. I'm going to do what I can to build those guys up. And when we're talking about games we might have, I'm not going to tell you, Thursday night football tonight, Niners and Rams, man, that's going to suck. Tell you what I'm not listening to tonight.
Don't tune in.
That. Why would I do that? That would be dumb. That would be a little bit wrong. Ben McDonald did just that about ESPN's programming. It was just odd. They were coming back from break. They were playing an NHL promo. ESPN's in on the NHL now. You want to be excited about that. You want to push that to your fans, to your audience, trying to get a little cross promotion while people are watching baseball. Hey, don't forget, season is right around the corner. And then they cut to Ben McDonald as Kevin Brown. So, go O's. He's doing this. And McDonald just says, there's 0 chance I'll be watching. I'm just going to be honest with you. And I'm like, oh, great. Like you hear like Kevin, thanks for your input. Great, fantastic. He says, I'll be somewhere, but there's 0 chance I'll be watching.
Like, you don't need to say all that, my guy.
Brown said, thanks for the ratings boost. Appreciate you.
For real. Like, come on.
But what I loved was John Buchacross. Bucci, big NHL guy, backs the league, backs the sport. He put it out there on Twitter, awful announcing, had this post, and he said, 0, huh? Like the number of playoff innings you've ever pitched?
Boom.
That's pretty good.
Roasted.
Pretty good.
Mic drop.
Yeah, not too bad. What do you get into tonight, Nicole?
What am I getting into tonight?
Yeah, what do you got coming up on coverage?
I'll probably run some of that Guardians game. Sad. Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. You know. But then we've got women's basketball was at the Shot today.
Not you, of course, because you're here.
I was not at the Shot
Which I appreciate.
Yes. Women's basketball was there. We've got some Ryan Day sound talking about Buckeyes, Minnesota. Also, we've, of course, got high school football where we're going on Friday. Our game of the week, all that good stuff.
Tell me if you see some opposing teams ringing the bell tomorrow night.
I think
Let's see if that goes on.
Should I encourage it?
You should. Incite.
Should I be like, guys, you're supposed to go over there?
Yeah.
And ring that bell.
Do that. Did you bring any flags with you? Because they go right in the midfield.
Yeah, they go in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Back page time.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Nicole.
Hello.
What do you got?
All right, so I want to talk about Cam Ward. Okay?
Yeah, quarterback for the Tennessee Titans. We loved his comment. Yeah.
Do you know what he said?
He said, we ass.
Yeah. What
if we keeping it a buck right now, we ass. I think I agree with him.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. He's totally right. But also, my guy, Cam Ward, you're great. Love you, man. But you're the face of this program. We can't be throwing that around. You know?
No good? Be more profesh?
Maybe more profesh. He's young. He's inexperienced in terms of not in terms of football, but in terms of, how do I handle being the face of this program? I mean, listen, they're not good. There's a reason why they had the first pick in the draft.
Brian Callahan's still cool with them, though, right? Because I saw something from Brian Callahan this week, too, where a reporter kind of got on his nerves, and he did the whole, Paul or Adam, I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
And I mean, likey. No, I mean, I get it. He's being raw. He's being real. His statement is factual. But maybe let's, just say it in another way. That would be my advice.
I get you. I get it. Nicole, thank you so much for hanging out today.
You are so
really appreciate
welcome.
It. And also, thank you to my guy, Beam, who's coming up here in minutes.
Beam.
He was going to be here and ready
to
hang out the entire 5 o'clock hour if you did have to go and cover something like you originally did. It was back and forth and back and forth.
It was chaotic.
What the plan was. But I'll tell you what the plan is tomorrow. Nice, normal football Friday.
Yep.
Me and Common Man, final walkthrough, all that good stuff.
You're probably thank God. You're probably so tired of me and Adam.
Just exhausted.
I know.
I'm exhausted of myself, too.
Yeah. I mean, look what you're wearing.
Tired of me. Sometimes I'm just over it, Yeah. Oh, and Fishy updated the plug sheet. This is nice. Buckeye men's basketball coach Jake Diebler. He's going to stop by Bishop and Friends.
Nice.
9:46 tomorrow morning.
Love it.
So don't miss that. Nicole, thank you once again.
Thank you.
For doing it. Buckeye Show is coming up next on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Watch out for an accident that's blocking the left lane on northbound 71's off-ramp to Gemini Parkway on the north side, causing delay there. And there's a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 270 on the east outer belt from 670 to 161. This report is sponsored by IHOP. Introducing the IHOP Value Menu, where all your breakfast faves are just $6 each every day. Where else can you get a big, filling, sit-down breakfast for only $6? Go to your happy plates with the $6 IHOP Value Menu. Available every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. I'm Nicole.